Good evening, Dragon Nation, and welcome to Trojan Coliseum, home of the Portsmouth Trojans, and tonight's, gigantic matchup.
Huge matchup.
Between the Portsmouth Trojans, who come in with a record of 5-1, and the Fairland Dragons, with a record of 6-0, the only undefeated team left in the tri-state area, Coach, with super implications. Whoever wins this game could possibly go on and win the Ohio Valley Conference, but even furthermore, a bundle of playoff points.
Huge.
Yes, and the Dragons sit number 3 in Region 19, and the Portsmouth Trojans number 7 in Region 19. So somebody's going to gain a lot of points tonight and probably be a lock for playoff contention.
Yeah, before we go any further, let's talk a little bit about each team. I mean, we're gonna say a few things here, but let's go back over Fairland. 6-0 overall, 3-0 in the OVC. Again, beat Portsmouth West 34-0. Point Pleasant 30-13. Fairfield Union 27-17. Rock Hill 49-14. Agalia Academy 47. Last week beat South Point. I think it was 38-0. I believe. We've already talked about us, so we don't have to talk a lot about us. Let's talk about Portsmouth. Portsmouth 5-1 in the OVC. They're also tied for first at 3-0. They beat Valley in the first game of the season. They were on the Thursday night game. They always play that Thursday night game before opening night, and they beat Valley 15-12. They beat Portsmouth West 41-7. Now here, Coach, here's the conundrum here. They lost to Greenup County 37-26.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
Yeah. Anyway, beat Gallia 47-0. They beat Dawson Bryant 34-0 last week. They went down on Saturday and spanked Chesapeake 45-8. So before we go any further, let's talk about the keys to the game, because you and I have discussed this a little bit. Let's talk about the keys to the game, then we'll talk about some of our players and some of their players.
Well, Portsmouth likes to just line it up and go right at you. They're an old school mentality with they're going to give the ball to Mr. Highland, and he's approaching 1,000 yards on the season. And
Coach, he's 5'8", but he's 190 pounds.
Right.
So he's a solid kid.
Just looking at their kids when we came in, I thought, and they don't have their shoulder pads on yet, and you can see there's a lot of good-looking kids out there.
Well, they look, from just up here, they look at really very athletic.
Right, and
which is a good matchup for us.
Right. I don't know about team speed. I know Highland's going to carry it, and I know that Williams is a threat with his feet at quarterback. I don't know. I don't think they've thrown very much because
I don't think
they haven't had to. Right.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much going to try to do exactly what they did last year in the playoffs against the Dragons, when the Dragons were seeded number 2 and Portsmouth was seeded number 15, and they came up to Jim Mayo Stadium and just flat took it to us.
They whooped us, both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to mention last year in that playoff game, do you know Highland carried 45 times for 300, almost 340 yards.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay, well, so the key for them, let's talk about this real quick. The key for them is to keep the football and allow the least amount of possessions for Fairland.
Yeah, if they control the time of possession, it could be a long night for the Dragons.
Right. That was one of our big things. That's what they have to do. Now, what does Fairland have to do to counteract that? We talked about that also.
Well, they have a quick strike, potent passing attack. And I think that our receivers and our line has done a tremendous job. What was it? I read in the paper that he hasn't had a sack in the last 4 games.
Right.
And he also has probably only been sacked about 4 times. I think he got sacked at Point Pleasant. maybe a couple
Well,
times.
I'll tell you here about. Let's talk about Ethan for a second. There's a nice article in the paper about him this week. But
Yes.
he is 85 of 111.
88.
Well, at 88, okay, 1,000. I think 1,025 yards. I think is what it was. He's got 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Coach,
Now, one of those extra interceptions came last week. Was it last week he threw the first pass and it was
Right, it was
intercepted. So he just kind of threw that ball up there. We got 3. Well, actually, we have more than 3 good receivers. I mean, we've got Keegan Smith, 25 passes for 430 yards. Jack Hayden has 15 receptions for 171, 4 TDs receiving. C.J. Graham is holding 15 balls for about 120 yards. Connor Black, I think he's got around a dozen catches for like 130 yards, couple touchdowns. Cam Kitts out of the backfield. He's caught 11 passes for 116 yards, and I think he's got a touchdown there. Kitts is our leading ground gainer. I think he has a little over, is it 300 yards, I think? I think is what it is, and I think he's got around 60 carries and I think 5 touchdowns on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. But last week, the Dragons came out in a different set in offense.
Yes. Gives Portsmouth a little more to try to
prepare for.
Yes. And that's a good thing. I think the key is going to could possibly end up being team speed. Because we've got it. I don't know about Portsmouth, but they have, like I said, they're predominantly a rushing attack, and that kicker's got a nice leg.
I think we'll talk about kickers here in a minute.
Yeah, we've got some news that I'm sure your viewers are going to be interested in.
We'll tell them about that in a minute. Let's finish this. Let's talk about Fairland has got to keep the football and really needs to win the time of possession. We gotta keep the ball out of their possession so they can't just control the clock.
Right.
We got to stop that off tackle play. We got to stop Highland. We got to keep that squirrely little quarterback. We got to bottle him, contain him.
I'm thinking we got to have somebody mirror him every play.
I didn't get to talk to Coach Jackson or Coach Hinkle this week, so I don't know what they have planned.
I talked with Coach Jackson last night, and all he told me was, and I told him pretty much what you just said, that we needed to stop the off-tackle play and the quarterback scramble. And he said we've had a tremendous week of practice.
Good.
So that's a good thing.
That's excellent. Let's talk about our kicking game right now. We got some bad news today.
Yes. Go ahead.
Well,
lay it on them.
I'm going ahead and tell you our kicker, Aiden Miller, folks, tore his ACL in soccer practice the other day. And that is a huge, huge loss for us.
And what about our backup kicker?
Well, our backup kicker, also playing soccer. I went to the soccer game Monday night and pulled a hamstring. So he's not eligible tonight. So we don't know who's kicking.
Well, we talked that over, and it seems like the Dragons might be going for 2 quite a bit tonight.
I think when we score, we'll probably go for 2. I agree with that. And kickoffs, we just don't know.
I'm telling you, Aiden Miller's had a tremendous season.
Oh, I think about last year, how far he came during the season to where he ended, and he picked right up. I mean, he was kicking balls basically down to the 5-yard line, some of them going into the end zone.
Right.
Keeping people from returning the ball.
Right. That's
and
big.
had a great job kicking some extra points.
And he's made a few field goals too this year.
So, I feel for Aiden. Aiden's a great kid. He's a super kid to be around. I could tell he's a little down. He was talking to me today in the office, and we were kind of discussing it. And,
And he's a senior. That is that's the kind of injury that I just can't stand to hear, that a senior gets hurt.
Well, things just happen, Coach, and, everything happens for a reason. So here it is. Somebody else is going to have to step up and take the lead here. We don't know who it's going to be, but somebody's going to have to step up.
Next man up.
That's right. I mean, that's what it is. Okay.
But kickers are few and far between.
So let's talk about, first of all, we'll talk about later where we ate, okay?
Okay.
But
We got a lot of shout-outs tonight.
well,
too.
we have a ton. But here's what I want to pop up here first, or not pop up, but I want to talk about this lady up here behind us. Eliza.
Elijah,
Right here
you're
in the
down
camera,
there.
sweetheart. Say hi to everybody in Dragonland.
Yeah, you talk about hospitality.
Oh, she's a press box coordinator up here. Anything that we've asked or wanted, and she says, folks, anything you want to drink, we're going to have pizza here for you. Coach, they met us at the gate
Yeah.
and with a golf cart and brought all of our equipment to the back. Every time we have come here, they have treated us
Yes, top notch.
just royalty. And this press box is beautiful. You guys can't see it inside here, but it is
This
it's
is
absolutely
a beautiful facility.
right. And let's talk about who we got right now. We got Doug back up here, Coach Harris, myself. Jerry Bell's out of camera. He hates being on camera. Josh Ross is up behind us. Wyatt Krause is up here behind us. He should be in here in just a little
Come
bit.
on over here, Josh. Let me see that mug.
All right. Jerry, are we ready for some pictures?
Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, Coach, tell everybody, we have to tell them where we ate tonight.
Oh, yes. The only place to eat in Portsmouth, as far as I'm concerned. And I'll tell you this also. It's the second best steak I've ever eaten. The ribber. We had the small steak, which covers the entire plate.
And you didn't eat half yours.
Yes, I ate about 2/3. But this cat animal here devoured his. But anyway.
Oh, here, let everybody look at your screen. So we got here just a little bit early and had a chance to eat. And a couple pictures there. We also had a young lady from Portsmouth that
Yes.
was across the table from us, and that's Miss Scarlett. And Scarlett is sitting right down below us right now. And here's another picture. Here's Scarlett with Mom and Dad, and I assume it must be, but there she is, and right down below us. And she was a sweetheart in there tonight. And it just goes to show you, hospitality down here. These people have been great to us. Those people are Portsmouth fans,
Right.
but they were awesome.
I'm sure you can hear the sirens. Tonight is homecoming night, Coach.
Oh,
Yes, they're having a little homecoming parade, bringing the
oh no, Doug, can Doug
homecoming
get
court
that?
down through Portsmouth.
Let's see if Doug can switch over and we can get the parade coming down. You all guys can see that there in the background. All right.
They couldn't have picked a bigger game.
Well, this is huge, huge.
Yes. And I'll tell you something else. That what is Elijah? Elijah had us rosters with numbers, names, heights, weights, grade, and position, which is something we didn't get last week.
And said if we were bad and we lost one, there's more up behind us
That's
to
right.
grab one. So Eliza has taken good care of us
Yes, she has.
tonight. All right. Well, I want to, we have a little bit of time. I want to do a couple shout outs.
Okay.
Okay. And here's the first shout out. Okay. I have been playing phone tag with this guy. He's a 1975 graduate of Fairland High School. He lives down in Florida. And I finally got to talk to him for about 7 minutes today. And that was about it. And I'm going to show you a picture of this guy. There he is right there. That's Max Bragg.
Yes.
Now,
Max is so happy right now.
Hey.
The Reds hired Terry Francona.
Hey, I'm sure. But let me tell you what Max said. I got to tell you a story about Coach Harris. So everybody here's a story about Coach Harris right now. He said, here's the thing I remember about Jack Harris. Said he was a hustler. And he said one day that you guys were in the gym and said you went for a loose ball. He said he cracked your head and cracked your back on the wall trying to go after a loose ball. And he said you got right up, and he said, boy, he was one tough nut, let me tell you. But he said you were the hustler.
Oh, I love you, Max.
So he was giving you props there. And I wanted to mention him. Also heard from Eric Carroll down in Florida. And by the way, Max is in Florida too.
Right.
And I wanted to give Eric, a shout out. He was he sent me a message a while ago, and I want to make sure we got him in. And a good buddy of mine, Mark Frederick, he's down Fort Worth, Texas. Him and his wife Connie, super great people. I want to give a shout out to Francie. Heard from her already. So your sister's out there, and Coach, I want to show you something else. Look at the screen. Pop up here. Watch this. Oh my goodness, who is that?
Oh, that's little Rosie Jacks Donahue.
And who is that? Tell everybody.
That's my granddaughter.
Well, you know,
My next youngest.
I don't remember. Was that yesterday or day before, Jerry?
I think it was the day before.
Day before. She popped in the office, and she's Catbird, Coach.
Yeah, I just hope they're all just visits, friendly visits, not
Oh,
going.
you mean you don't want her to be
I don't
coming
want her to
from
be
office
called
for
into
discipline?
the no.
Well, anyway, I had a good time with her, and I said, hey,
She's a good kid.
she was all dressed up that day, and I said, you want to take a picture? She goes, these shoes are hurting my feet. So, anyway, a couple more I want to give out here. I want to talk about, because I heard this week from John Crawdaddy Mays.
Sure.
And you want to talk about them for a little bit?
I got him. John Crawdaddy Mays is like the first sergeant. The captain would be Mark Root, and the general would be Bill Elliott and his wife, Old Hot Stuff. He's never put her name on a post. He just calls her Old Hot Stuff, so I don't really know her first name. But hello, Bill Elliott and Old Hot Stuff. And going on down Susan Street, we got the mayor of Susan Street, Wes Shepherd, and his wife, Judy. And then on down, we got Rusty Smith and his wife, Krista, daughters Amelia and Baisley, son Braylon, and grandkids Micaiah, Clay, Paul, and Raya. Okay? We're going to take a pause here in just a second after the Trojans get finished with their school song. I'm sure they're going to be playing the national anthem. And we're only about 9 minutes away from kickoff. So
Well, I wanted to
we've
mention-
got more shout-outs coming.
I do want to finish about Crawdaddy.
Yes.
I don't know if you all folks know, but we've got a couple blessing boxes down in Proctorville now.
Right?
Okay.
Yes. One
And
of
now
them's
is
over
it-
at the new playground, isn't it?
Right, and Alex Miller is well, we'll come back to that story in just a minute. How about that?
Okay. Stand, please. Okay, we're going to pause, and we'll be right back right after the national anthem. Coach, I just noticed something pretty neat. They've got a little grass wall down here on the off the northern end zone, and got a couple people get their chairs set up. That's pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of Williamsport.
Well, it does, but it kind of reminds you of places we've been where you and I take a chair. Anyway, hey, I wanted to finish this story about those blessing boxes.
Yes.
Alex Miller was doing that as an Eagle Scout project, and I was talking to Crawdaddy about that. And, you know, guys, this is a great way to help people out that really need to help. If anybody wants to help fill those blessing boxes. If you got some canned goods or some dry goods that we can put, non-perishables. Hey, you can get a hold of me at school. You can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or Messenger, whatever. And if you want to make a donation of those blessing boxes, I will get in contact with Alex, and we'll use all those donations for the people of Proctorville.
Great. That's good. I know a couple other places that got blessing boxes. I live right next door to the church, Finley Methodist. They have a blessing box, and
Okay.
I go to church at Beulah Baptist, and they have a blessing box. Those things are great.
And I have one out by where I live.
Right.
Right out there on Sims Creek, and there's a church right out there, and they have a blessing box.
That's
and,
one of the greatest things I think it's
Well, I'm
great.
going to tell something else about you, Coach Harris. You're probably going to get mad at me. But, folks, on the way here, we stopped at Rockwood Baptist Church down in Chesapeake. Shouldn't say that word. But you dropped off some batteries and some flashlights for the people down in North Carolina. It's one of the things they needed. And
Compliments of my wife, Peggy. She went out
Okay.
and got that stuff today and asked me if I could drop it off. And I said, well, let me call Dave and find out. I'm sure it won't be a problem. And we were there and met by a very nice young lady. And she said, just put her by the door. And I just, and while we're at it, all that stuff that we're talking about is going to the people of Tennessee, North Carolina, wherever it's needed. And our prayers and thoughts go out to people from Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, and Ohio. Everyone affected by this Hurricane Helene.
we have a personal tie to one of those, and that's J.D. Dinwiddie.
Yes.
Used to coach here at Fairland with me, and is one of your former players. I've talked to him twice this week.
Oh, great.
And he said they're good. They've gotten down into Georgia. I would assume they where Joey and Jamie live. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yes, they live in
Okay,
Georgia.
so they were down there, and he told me yesterday or day before, I can't remember, they were headed back up to the house, and they were hoping they could get in. He said, as far as he knew, their house was okay, but they got out of there, and he said, but that area, he says, just absolutely devastated.
I know.
He
it.
said, just absolutely.
From the pictures and things I've seen on the news, I just can't imagine. It's the worst I've ever seen.
I mean, I think it got in. Did it get into Biltmore Village? I'm not sure.
Yes.
I mean, it's.
It got to Biltmore.
It is.
And Asheville was probably hit as bad as anyone.
That's right. Okay. Well, we're about 3.5 minutes out. Anything else that you want to mention before we get ready
I
to
want to go
game
back
time?
to the shout outs here. I told this young lady, I call her the first lady of Fairland.
I know who you're going to talk about, too. I don't have to look at your notes.
I know it. Just go ahead and say it.
Becky Zimmerman.
Absolutely. Becky and I, after she got finished taking up money at the volleyball game last night, she came over and sat down and we talked about her kids and family. And, oh, by the way, we got to congratulate Mr. Stephen Rule.
Oh, yes.
He's getting married
Yes,
this
he
weekend
is.
to Jennifer Burns.
One of my former students.
Yes, mine too.
Yep.
And congratulations go out to them. And Becky, you behave yourself.
Hey, I want to very quickly. Steve Rutherford sent us he sent us a video. He's out camping. Now, he never told me who all was with him. I said, no, you send me a message. Let me know who's out there with you, and I haven't heard from him yet. So, Steve, we know you're out there. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, here it is. Lonnie and Trish Watts.
Yep.
Corey and Crystal Powers. Ryan and April Chapman.
Oh, be darned.
So thank you guys for tuning in, Steve. I hope you all enjoying that big 80-inch TV you guys are watching on out there outside the camper.
Yep.
All right. That's awesome. Hello from L.A.
Oh, yes. Lower Thalia.
And that would be the Dillons.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Jerry Bell, do you have anybody that you want to shout out to real quick? Your mic should be on.
Is my mic on?
Your mic's on.
Oh. You guys get to hear my voice.
Any shout outs you want to give to? I know where your wife and daughter are.
They're at that pumpkin festival there in Milton.
I'll take the ball game anytime over the Pumpkin Festival.
I don't know. They got the pumpkin rolls down there. They're pretty good.
Oh, that pumpkin ice cream's pretty good,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got to give a huge shout out because I don't know if you know this, Coach, Jeremiah Pfizer.
Oh, yes.
He's the president of our student council. That young man has qualified for the state golf tournament.
Yes, and don't be surprised if he doesn't win it. That boy has gone as low as 68 this year. He had a 76 the other night.
Let me tell you,
and won
he's an amazing
medalist.
young man. I know he's going to apply to get into the Naval Academy, and I hope that it works out for him and he gets in. He'd be a great, great person for that. Also, volleyball, before we get started.
Yes.
Chloe Mayo, tell everybody, Coach.
Yes, last night, Lady Dragons volleyball team down the Ironton Fighting Tigers in 3 sets, and Chloe Mayo recorded her 500th kill. And, buddy, she had it going on last night. When it was all said and done, I told her unofficially it's about 510.
Yeah, but let's talk about the person that set her up for a bunch of those.
Yes, one of my favorite players, and she is undoubtedly the best high school setter that I have seen play this year. Miss Macy Workman. That's Erica and Ben Workman's daughter, and Macy does a tremendous job. It just amazes me that no matter where she is on the court, she finds a way to get that ball about 2 feet and pretty high up in the air, about 2 feet from the net. So those big hitters like Chloe and Carly Hall and
Addison
Godby can kill it. And Jordan Spencer is another one. But it looks like, Coach, that they're probably going to tie for the Ohio Valley Conference Championship with the Gallia
Blue Angels.
Blue Angels. That's right, I almost said Blue Devils. They're the only team that has 2 different mascots.
All right, we're ready to go.
All right, kicking off is number 60. That is Jacob Michaelis. No, that's our number 60. I better turn this over. That's my fault. No, that's 80. Number 80. Malachi Loper, a 190-pound, 5'8" senior. Back deep for the Dragons, Cam Kitts and Jack Hayden. And here we go. That kick is right down the middle, down to about the 12-yard line. Taken by Keegan. And he sidesteps one, and he's brought down at the 25 by number 10. That's Landon Malone, a 5'6", 119-pound junior.
Coach, we'll sit here and look at these. I'm telling you, these kids look like they're athletic.
They're a good-sized bunch, 69, 54.
54's big.
Those 2 stud tackles. Dragons come out and trips to the right. Quarterback Ethan Wall. He's flanked by Cam Kitts, and there's a false start by Will Calicote. No, excuse me, that's number 62. 62 is Brandon Kirk. Brandon rocked back a little too soon. Coach kind of gave that away. That's kind of like a pass block, isn't it?
Okay, I wasn't going to say that, but you know, they're calling the play from the sideline right now. Coach Ron Wooten's father was there eating with us tonight. We saw him.
And they're going right down the middle. There's a flag. Number 6. That's Cameron Williams.
Here we go, Coach. Watch this trip right here if we can see it right there.
Yep, he definitely tripped him right. He was beat, and he knows it. So he reached out and tackled him, and that's probably the best thing he could do, Coach, or otherwise
Actually,
it might have been 6.
Smart play, honestly.
So the Dragons are going to get 15 from the line of scrimmage and move up 35-yard line.
Oh, I wanted to tell you something, too, about Jeremiah Pfizer. I didn't tell you this, but he's the president of our Dragon's Eye Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the reason he's not up here with us tonight because he's over in the student section.
Wall takes a snap, and he's looking to throw again. And that pass is caught by Jack Hayden, but for about a 7-yard gain. There's the Dragons. 2 positive plays. They're in press coverage. They run the quick out to Jack Hayden, and he's got the first down. Oh, my.
That's not a very good spot.
That's, well, he went out at the 46, and they're spotting him back at the 45, and that is a first down.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, that's a snap infraction by the center. That's number 58.
Well, then that's Wyatt Calico.
58. Wyatt Calico, who's done a tremendous job this year, according to Coach Jackson. But he got a little itchy on that play. So it's going to back him up 5 and bring up 1st and 15. Ball resting on the 40-yard line of the Dragons. Dragons have 2 receivers each way. They're going to send Hayden in motion. He's going to drop, and he's going to throw the long one. And it's caught, but he's out of bounds. Yes, it's a good call by the official. It was definitely out. That's a dandy throw, though. Too bad they didn't have enough. Kind of forced him out there, which is a good play by that defensive back. And that defensive back is number 22, Caleb Johnson.
And, Coach, on this side away from the trips, if you'll notice, 22 is manning up on him, playing press coverage.
Press coverage,
and
yes.
He's right on top
and
of
they're
it.
playing press coverage on the other side as well.
Well, he look at him, lower right-hand corner. He's right up on that guy on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they bring both linebackers, and they throw the perfect play. They got to.
Could go.
Oh, that was a perfect play. They called the screen pass. Leaking out of the backfield is Cam Kitts. He's got it, got a good block there. Turned it on and got all the way down to the 35, 33-yard line of Portsmouth. Dragons looking to throw again. Oh, and he's down. That's a sack on number 40. Number 40 is Alex McKenzie, 5'8", 166-pound senior.
Coach, he went right off the right end down there.
And that's going to be a loss of 7 yards, bring up 2nd down and 17.
Nice play by number 40, Coach. He fought off that block of.
Right. I thought he was going to get loose for a minute. Wall takes a snap. He drops, and he's going to be sacked again. They just sent too many of them. 4 of them in there on that sack, Coach.
Coach, I think they sent 6. I'm not sure. Did they? Let's count them. Well,
well, that's going to be a loss, let's see, of 8 more, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 25 yards.
Well, Coach, if we can get 7 or 8 yards here, I still think we're in.
Yeah, 4 down
territory. So
yes.
We'll see what they dial up here.
Yeah, I think he might be going to Keegan if he can break free. Oh, they're going to run the screen over this way. That's a good call. He didn't get it, but he got all the way up to the 29-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 30.
Look at this block right here.
It's going to be
Brandon Kirk. Boom. Jerry, can we say, well, we don't have time. We're back on the ball.
Yes. Trips right. 1 receiver left. Dragons are going for it. 4th and 7. They're going to change the play. And there's 19 seconds, 17 on the play clock. Got plenty of time. They're going to run it quicker.
Nope, not going to make it.
No, that one's to C.J. Graham, and he only gets 1 yard on the play, and that's going to turn it over on downs to the Portsmouth Trojans. The defense held. The 2 sacks really killed the Dragons there. They were really moving right down the field, but the sacks, 15 yards in sacks when it's 1st and 10. Bringing up 3rd and 25 made it awfully tough.
Well, let's see what the Trojans come up with here.
All right. They're going to come out and line it up. And I'd say Mr. Highland's probably going to get the first carry. And they're in a I backfield. Williams under center. And
Yep, he had his. Yep.
got an illegal procedure against.
I think that tight end already had his hand on the ground. Yep. If he had his hands on his knees and then he went over, I think he's fine. I don't think in high school you can do that once you have that hand down.
You're right.
Pro set is what they were in, Coach.
Yep. Now you're back in the pro right eye again. And Highland gets the carry, but he's going to get about 2 yards on the carry. Bring up second down and 13.
And Coach, first play, where was it? Off tackle.
All right.
By the way, I want to very quickly shout out Steve Wiley. He's probably going to get mad at me, but Steve's my age. I graduated from high school with him. Actually took his dad, Ireland Wiley's place at Fairland.
Oh,
had a heart
great
attack
guy.
yesterday.
What?
Yeah, had a stent put in. He's doing great.
Who's
so
that?
Steve Wiley, Steve
no
did.
kidding. And this time to give the fullback, quick hitter. He gets about 4 or 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up, give him 6. That's going to bring up third down and 7 to go.
Are we watching Coach Clifford here, Coach?
Coach Clifford.
Coach Clifford, he's coach down here. That looks like his kind of football.
Well, the head coach is
one of his players.
Bruce Cobb.
That's one of his players, Coach.
Yeah. All right, they come out this time in a slot to the right, tight end left, 2 backs. And they're going to sprint out to the right, and they're going to throw a quick out, and that's going to be enough, I think. It's going to be close. Yeah.
That's a first down.
Yes.
Nice little X out here, Coach.
Yes. Good throw.
Anyway, back to Steve. He had a stent put in, and I talked to Sherry, his wife, today, very briefly, and she said he was doing good and resting peacefully. So, Steve, hope you're watching out there.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He's a big Dragon fan. All right, we're going to give it to Highland. He's off tackle, and he's got yardage. He's going to get about 7 or 8 on the play.
Coach, I think
Give
that's a
him
little
7.
trap right here. Look at the right guard.
Yep, he
54.
sure did.
Looks like a 7 trap.
Yep, exactly what it was, Coach. Good call.
Coach, it's just old-fashioned football.
Yes, it is. That sprint out pass they just had is probably about as fancy as they're going to be.
That's what I'd say.
All right, we're in a pro right again. Williams hands to Highland,
Off tackle.
and
He's
he
gonna get it.
dives, and he's got the first down.
Boy, he runs
He
hard
was
back.
hit and spun around, fell forward, and got the extra yard he needed to pick up the first down. Ball
Yeah.
resting right at the 50-yard line.
You know why I like him as running back? Because when he's going down, he's falling forward.
Yes.
And I mean, that's
Number 40's coming off the field.
the fullback that
Yeah,
was,
Alex McKenzie.
he was in there, Coach. He's the one that put the lead block. They run a little ISO right there. Looked like off tackle.
Looks like he's got some type of knee injury or something. All right, this time they're going to come out. Oh, they're unbalanced this time. Going to run the old toss sweep. And he's going to get good yardage. All the way out to the 37-yard line.
Yep, it is, Coach, and they pulled both guards, I think. I know they pulled the backside guard. I'd have to look at it again, but
Well, they had
in fast motion, it looked like they pulled the backside guard. I really
they had
didn't
an
see the
unbalanced
replay.
line that
Yes,
time.
they did. Had a tight end covered up, and they also had a split end and a
Well, the split in.
slot.
And let's see
split.
what they're going to do this time. They're going to run it to the other side. Nope.
Or in the
They
pro
got a
right.
pro right. I formation. Williams, he takes a snap. He hands to Highland. He's off the left tackle. And he's stopped in there.
Now, Coach, watch this. They're going to pull a guard, and they're going to pull this tight end on the backside. Watch number 5. Watch number 5 pull.
Yep.
See that?
That's a seal block. The guard kicks out, and tight end seals.
It's almost like our
Places the first
guard
man.
tackle pull, except
Right.
they're using their tight end.
Right. All right, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Wonder who's going to get this one.
Oh, they're unbalanced, Coach.
Oh, they're going toss sweep left. No, off tackle. He's got the yardage, and he's still going. And he's dragged down by Cam Kitts.
Now, we missed a ball.
Got him by the shirt tail.
Missed a tackle here. Who was that? That was Chad Graham.
Cam Kitts got him by the shirt tail and hung on.
And
Got him down.
This is what I was talking
And
about,
it's
these
gonna-
extended drives.
Right.
We can't allow them to do that.
Yeah, the ball's resting at the 21. Well, they got to sit right on the 20, excuse me. 1st down for the Trojans. 5:37 on a running clock. Here in the 1st quarter, no score. Trojans threatening. Now they're inside the red zone,
Fullback.
but a very short gain. There's number 4, Nick Copley, 5'7", 190-pound senior. This time, we got a slot left. And we're going to run the Jets sweep, and that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, try
Have to make the tackle.
Try to run a little counter there, Coach. Watch this. They're going to fake up here in the middle. Watch right here.
Yeah, Connor Black came up and got that stop.
Nice job by Connor.
Yes. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Big down right here.
4 down territory, Coach.
Yes, could be. Slot left, tight end right, and we're going to sprint out and throw the throwback screen to number 5, and he's not going to get there. He's going to be stopped around the 15-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 5. Now, decision time, Coach. What are you going to do here? You going to kick it?
Well, we don't know how good their kicker is.
Well, I
So that's-
watched him kick a little bit in pregame and had a good foot.
Well, okay, so where are we at? What yard line are we
15.
on? Okay, so we're going to add 10, and you're going to add 7. So you're going to add 17. Well, no, actually, you're going to add 7 yards to that.
Be a 37-yard field goal. They're talking it over.
I think he'll call
I
timeout.
think he's going to call timeout.
Nope. Well, he better
No.
hurry up. He's got 4 seconds on the play clock.
Here we go. Quarterback turns around and calls timeout immediately. He saw the clock. He was down to about 1 when he called it.
What do you think we're going to see here, Coach?
Something wide. Dragons have done fairly well, except for that one long run by Highland. And Cam Kitts saved the touchdown.
Portsmouth's a pretty good team, Coach.
Yes. Well,
They're
you're not
solid.
5-1 for nothing.
And I can't believe Graham County beat them. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, I know Graham County's a decent team, but Ashland thrashed them,
Thrashed them last week.
you know.
Okay. The offense is out here. And no, they're in a little. Going to go 4 receivers to the left. Williams going to sprint out, and he's throwing it deep. He's out of bounds if he'd have caught it, but he's not. And the Dragons hold on 4 downs, and they'll take over. So he came down with both feet out of bounds.
Yep.
There's no way that would have been good had he caught it.
All right.
All right, man, what a game. This is exactly what we pictured, wasn't it, Coach?
It was. I mean, we talked about, I think,
This
Jerry.
could be an instant classic.
That's right. I think Jerry's probably tired of hearing us talk football on the way down here.
I don't know. He talked an awful lot about teaching.
Well, that's true.
Jerry, I picked up a few tips. Yeah, but I don't teach anymore. Okay, Dragons come out with trip receivers. No, they're going to have two backs in the backfield. Slot right, split left. Going to send Kitts in motion. Going to throw him the ball. Looking for blocks out there. Nice gain of about 11 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring a first down.
Coach, watch these 2 stock blocks out here.
Yes, I've seen them locked up, man.
Watch this right here.
Locked up right there.
Boom, boom, boom,
and
boom.
then you just turn the jets on and get what you can, and he did a great job.
He did.
Same set. This time, slot is to the left. Singles. What in the world? They called offsides. Somebody's lined up in the neutral zone. So that's going to bring up first down and 5 for the Dragons.
I didn't.
Well, I seen one kid is on the line there. I think it was 57. He kind of put his hands out like, what? What are you talking about? Lined up in the neutral zone.
Okay.
And they're going to hand the ball to the train, and he's going to get all 2 or 3 tough ones. That's.
I'll tell you what, they're pretty solid.
Quentin Cremines. Quentin's a 220-pound, 6'2" senior.
And he's muscle,
And
Coach.
he is a load. Same set. This time they're going to send Bumpus into motion. And they're going to throw it down the middle. Oh! Off the hands of Jack Hayden. Boy, that would have been a nice gainer.
Yeah, here we go, Coach. Look at the instant replay right here.
Oh, man. Got to make that catch.
Coach, they've got another one down. I
Yes.
think it's 40 again. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it's the number.
Number 40 is Alex McKenzie.
That's the second. He was a fullback here a while ago, Coach.
Yes,
That came out of
he's
the
a
game.
running back, 5'8", 166-pound senior. And you're right, that's number 40. Well, I like these white numbers, Coach, on these red jerseys.
That's good on these old eyes up here, isn't it?
Yeah, and those green numbers on those white jerseys.
Oh, I wanted to mention this too, Coach. I meant to say it earlier. This is October. You know what this month is? Think
Is
Pink.
it breast cancer awareness?
Yes, breast cancer awareness.
They're
month.
having a pink out. Tuesday, the 8th, or is Monday the 8th? Today's the 4th,
Yep.
5th, 6th, 7th. Tuesday the 8th, the girls' volleyball team is having a pink out. So I got to go get my pink shirt cleaned.
I know some of our students here have on pink tonight.
Yes,
I
the
figured,
whole student body over there.
I figured we would have, maybe next week we'd have a pink game, but
Yeah,
yeah,
possible.
we still got a couple weeks. I was going
Yeah.
to break out the pink socks, Coach.
Yeah, and I want our viewers to know that we're tickled to death that we got to be able to do this game for you, and we'll be doing the next 3 as well.
That's right.
All right, the Dragons come out in wide slot left, 1 receiver right, 2 backs on either side of Wall. Wall takes a snap. He's going to hand.
And he's
Oh,
short.
it's going to be. He's got a first down.
Did he get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Was that the train?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I like the way he falls forward too, Coach.
Right.
You
Coach,
want to
those-
see him get knocked backwards.
Those last couple plays, they were cover 0. They had no safety at all.
Well, look at here. They
now
got
they-
nobody on this slot man right now.
There he comes. No.
It's a catch. Yes, they're going to call it a catch. but only for a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 9, ball at the 38-yard line of the Dragons. And we have 1 minute and 48 seconds, 45, on a running clock of the first quarter. No score. They're going to bring that linebacker again. And nice catch there by Keegan for about a 5-yard gain.
And Coach, I
4-yard gain.
I think Quentin was wide open out here. I don't think there was anybody around him. I don't think 52 was back there could cover Quentin if he got the ball out there in the open.
All right. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Dragons. Ball at the 42-yard line. Big down here. Dragons have 4 receivers, 2 each way. They're going to run the quick hitter out here to pay. Oh, that's an incomplete pass.
Jack was looking before he caught it.
Yep. Looking upfield before he caught it.
Yep. Look at that head. You can see that head turn before he gets.
That's going to bring up 4th down and 5, and the Dragons are going to send in the punting unit. And back to punt, Keegan Smith. Back deep, number 6 is Cameron Williams, and number 2, Chase Highland. I think I'd kick it to the right.
I definitely wouldn't kick it.
I'd kick it all the way over the numbers.
I would too.
Kicked it right over here to Chase Highland. He's got it, and he takes off, and he's brought down at the 35.
That's a nice job by Big Ron.
Yep. I think got a little chippy there between Elias Blankenship and somebody. It's going to be on the 34-yard line.
Well, Coach, I got a couple scores.
All right, give them to us, Coach.
Valley is up over Portsmouth West 7-6 in the second. Rock Hill 7-0 over Gallia, and we'll come back and give some more here in a little bit.
All right, slot to the left, single receiver right, they're in the pistol formation with a wing, blocking back. They're going to hand to Highland. He goes off tackle, and he is stopped by a host of Dragons there. That was Davin Murray that got the initial hit.
Withersburg Pirates 14, Oak Hill nothing. Let's see anything else of interest here. Don't have a score on the Ironton Pikeville game yet. Chesapeake and South Point are scoreless.
Trips to the left. Shotgun formation for Williams. Single receiver right. There's a snap. They're going to hand to Highland. Going to run the sweep. And he's going to be stopped mid in there.
Hayden.
That's Jack Hayden
And who
with the initial hit.
What's the
and
end?
Garrett Cornwell, I think, helped clean that up.
What's the end up here, Coach? Fighting to the outside.
Yep.
Elias Blankenship. Nice job there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7. And that's the end of the first quarter with your score. The Portsmouth Trojans 0 and the Fairland Dragons 0.
All right.
This is
What
pretty much what we expected. Yeah.
We're not wrong too often.
Well, we're a couple old codgers.
That's
Been
true.
there before.
That's true. All right, Jerry Bell's going to pop us up him and Wyatt Krause is over here, and they're going to pop us up a
Oh, yeah.
video here. Now, Coach, we're in a contest. I don't know if you know this. Coach Gorman
Oh,
and
yeah.
I put a little thing out. It's T-Mobile, and it's called Friday Night 5G Lights. It's a sweepstakes. And, Coach, it is of all these schools that applied, we're one of 300 that got $5,000. We want to get to the next round, which is, I believe, 16, if I'm not mistaken. Jerry,
Right.
can correct me if I'm
We get 25,000.
That's 25,000.
Yes.
And if we get past that, we go on. Coach, they're giving away $1 million. Could you imagine if we could get a stadium?
Oh, yes. $1 million goes a long way.
Okay.
It's also Gronk Fitness Weight Room.
Yes.
New stadium, big tailgate party where they bring in pretty much all the video crew, everything.
Now, what we have to do, We'll come back to that and explain it more here in just a second, Coach.
All right.
Let's get back to play.
It's 3rd down and 7. We got 4 receivers to the right and 1 left. Empty backfield for Williams. He's going to sprint out to his right. He's looking, and that ball's dropped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 7. It'll probably bring out the punting unit for
Coach, watch Keegan Smith. Watch
Yelling
this
punt.
play. Keegan Smith, watch this. Boom. Right there at the last moment, knocked that thing away.
I don't think it'd have made it had he caught it. Had him covered pretty well.
Yeah, but it's a great job knocking it.
Yes, it is. Okay, the punter is number 5. That is Trevin Brooks, a 5'11", 200-pound junior. All these guys, they got under 6 foot or 170 to 190, 200. Oh, big snap there. Almost, he gets it off.
That's a pretty good, decent punt for as bad as it
Yeah,
was.
got a nice roll down to the 21-yard line. And they're going to mark it at the 21. 26, I'm sorry.
All right, so, Coach, let's try to real quick, we get a chance. Let me try to explain to folks at home
Okay,
what
go
we
ahead.
need to do here. Jerry's going to try to get that thing up real quick. You guys are going to see hashtags in the bottom left and the bottom right of this overlay here. It's hashtag 5 in, 5, FN5GL. All right, Jerry, we're just going to come back to it. We'll do it.
Dragons trips to the left, 1 receiver right. And dropping his wall. He's got 1 deep down the middle off his hands.
And
Number 0, Keegan Smith.
And Coach, we had
Boy, that ball was right on the money.
We had Jack Hayden. Look up here in the top left, your screen. Nobody on him. We missed him.
I think Jack looked over to the coach and said the same thing, Coach.
I'm open.
Same set. This time we're going to move the back to the left. They're going to hand off. That's Quentin Cremines, and he's going to get about 2 on the play, maybe 3. Looks like it's going to be 2. That brings up 3rd down and 8.
You know, we got to stay with our blocks till the whistle blows, Coach.
Yep.
That's the rule.
This time we're going to have 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Wall drops. He's looking. He's throwing long. Jack Hayden, and it's too far out of his reach. Coverage on the play there by number 8.
That was a nice throw.
Or is that 6? I think that's 6. Cameron Williams on the coverage. Yes. And on the punt for the Dragons on 4th and 8. It's Keegan Smith. Got a new snapper in there too, Coach. Good snap. Nice,
nice punt.
High punt,
Wow.
spiral, over the head, takes a backward bounce.
Grab
Come on,
it,
boys,
boys.
grab it.
Can't let that thing go backwards.
No, he bounced backwards at least 5 or 6 yards.
Coach Darren Baker's out there listening to us tonight. I don't know if Terry's watching or not.
Who?
Darren Baker.
Darren Baker, yes.
Yeah, I just don't know if Terry's watching, but he's tuning in.
Up the Patty Creek, neighbor of mine.
Part of the Patty Creek posse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trips right, 1 receiver left, and 1 back. They're going to fake it, and Williams keeps it, goes off tackle for about 5 on the play.
And Coach, watch this right here. Look what they're going to pull. They're going to pull tackle right there. Lead up the tackle.
I tell you, I think they've done a great job adjusting to this running game of Portsmouth. They're getting some runs, but they're not getting chunks like they did in that playoff game.
Well, I don't think Coach Jackson going to allow that. I think him and Coach Hinkle probably prepped this. And
Yeah, he said they had a great week of practice. So far, so good. Next time we're going to throw deep. Look, turn around and look. Oh, they've called a foul. They're going to call pass interference on Connor Black.
They didn't hurt
If he turned around and looked for the ball, he'd have been a lot better off, but he did bump him right before the ball got there, so that's not a bad call.
No, it's a good call. Actually, if he was getting beat like that, I'd just grab the hold of the jersey and take the hold. That's only 10 yards, Coach.
Well, if he turns around and looks for the ball, it's nothing.
Lonnie sent us a picture, Coach.
Oh, he's got it set up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That Lonnie's a dandy, I won't tell you that.
I get to eat lunch with him every once in a while. You know my 10 minutes I get.
Yeah. That'll bring up an automatic first down in plus territory for the Trojans. Now, ball resting on the 44-yard line of the Dragons. Twin receivers right, one left, with a wing to the right. Highland in the pistol. It's in the wing in motion. And it's, number 6 on the reception. That is Cameron Williams.
That'd be C.J. Graham with the tackle out there.
Yes, and
got the assist.
J.T. Williams. I wonder if they're related. J.T. is the quarterback and Cameron is the back.
I don't know, they might be.
One is Cameron's a sophomore and J.T.'s a senior. This time they're going to go with a slot right, wing left, wide receiver left. They're going to run the reverse to Williams, and he didn't fool anybody. He's going down behind the line of scrimmage, way behind the line of scrimmage for about a 7-yard loss.
Yeah, watch that play. Jack gets right through there, fights out the outside shoulder, makes a great play.
Jack Hayden on the stop. Brings up 3rd down and 14. Worm, you dog. All right. Wide slot with the wing. Going to send Highland in motion. And looking for him. This time they're going deep. And almost intercepted by Keegan Smith, but dropped.
And Coach,
and he had the best chance of catching it.
This is the flood play. Check out the flood.
Yep.
That right side, we got 3 receivers on that.
Yep.
Quarter of the field.
Yes, sir.
You got a short, medium, and a long.
And we've got a 4th and 14. What are we doing here? We're going to send in the punting unit?
I would punt. That kid punted pretty good a minute ago. If the ball was inside the 40, I'd go for it. But right here, I would punt it.
And the punter is number 6.
Nope.
Nope. It's going to be a quick kick. You watch, see what I tell you. 6 is not the quarterback. Yep. Pretty good kick. And bounces backwards toward the 22-yard line, and the Dragons will take over there.
And we got a flag over here.
What have we got?
I do not know. I just saw the hanky go up. Sitting down there on about the 43. I guess we'll find out here. So
If they call holding, it's going to be an automatic first down. Oh, they called it on the, so it's going to add some additional yardage. We got a legal block in the back. And that's a 10-yard penalty. The Dragons will take over at the 32. I got this feeling. I just got this feeling the Dragons are going to hit one here in a minute. Trips left, wide receiver right. Wall drops, and that ball is way too high over the head of Jack Hayden.
Took too long to develop, Coach.
Yep, and good coverage there by Cameron Williams.
Was that number 6, Coach?
Yep, yep. Going to send Keegan in. No, that's Jack in motion. They're going to. Oh, that ball's off Connor Black's hands and falls to the turf.
He threw that too hard. He threw that too hard.
A little bit too much mustard on that one, Coach.
I have a little
so
bit
close.
It looked like a double cross. I don't know there. We don't have a replay, but I think we had two receivers crossing. Shallow cross, I guess.
We got two receivers each way for the Dragons. Wall takes it, he drops. And that pass is knocked down and almost intercepted by Trevin Brooks. It's gonna bring up 4th and 10. Dragons gonna punt again.
I'm surprised we haven't seen that package that they had last week with Jack at quarterback. I thought we might see just a little bit of that thrown in there. Just for change of pace.
Yep. Well, we got 8:05 on the clock here in the second quarter of a scoreless ball game. We've got to hand it to the defenses so far.
Yeah, both have played well.
Here's the punt. Right down the middle. Highland takes it, he fumbles it, and now he gets around to the left, and he's got some room. Look out! And he's dropped there by Keegan Smith. And there's a late hit, and they're not going to call it.
Well, there's a flag already down, Coach, back by the white hat.
I wonder what they got here.
I don't know. But I saw that thing back there.
Didn't run into the kicker. Or
no,
anything,
I don't think so. I think this might be on us. I'm not sure.
There's two flags here too, Coach, right in front of.
Oh yeah, I see those two now. Well, officials got to discuss. Maybe it's one on each, and they're going to offset. I don't know.
Yeah, we got an interesting situation here going on.
Well, they're coming over here to ask the coach.
Personal foul on Fairland. Block in the back on Portsmouth. Illegal procedure on Portsmouth. Offset. We're going to do it all over again. 4th and 10.
Boy, that wipes out a nice return for Highland.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out because they would have had the ball clear down to the 22-yard line. Now the ball will be placed back up at the 32, and the Dragons will punt it again.
Coach, I think Keegan needs to back up a step. He's too close. I know people at home don't. You got to be at least 12 yards. And he's right at that.
I think Coach Jackson was arguing there that the illegal procedure was a pre-snap penalty. All right, that's a little better. I like the idea of directional punting there, Coach.
And who was that
They
you
better-
told back in the day not to kick it to Pfizer from?
I told Bill Cummings, I said, you kick that ball to him and you're coming out. And Billy never kicked it to him once. He did catch it on the sideline and step immediately out of bounds the last time Billy punted it. And better do that next week against Mr. Terry. Matter of fact, I think I'm giving a pregame pep talk Thursday night dinner.
All right.
Yeah, I
Congrats.
said, well, thank you, Michael. Poor Iron game.
You better get that thing prepared.
Yeah. We'll have to bring the whole book.
Oh, nice call.
Right off tackle. And that goes, and he fumbled, and it is recovered. by Portsmouth. He's number 13 on the carry. That was J.T. Williams. I'm not sure whether that was him. I know he recovered it. I think it was number 3 that was carrying the ball. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And they only got 4 seconds to get this off. Got it.
And it's a quarterback draw. Oh, he's tripped up there by Keegan Smith,
And Coach,
but not
watch this,
before he
right?
picks up the first down.
Watch these 2 guys pulling.
Yep,
It's a nice little play.
yep. Tell you what, number 3 gets his block there, he's gone.
I know. Well, you know, we talked about we had to contain Highland, but we also had to contain that quarterback. And
Right,
they've gashed us a couple plays there in a row with the quarterback.
right. Now we got trips to the left with the wing left. And another quarterback draw, but this one's going for a 1-yard loss. The Dragons were ready that time. Will Calicote on the stop for the Dragons.
But we haven't called his name in a while, have we?
I know it.
I'm glad to hear he getting on something there. He playing a down tackle, isn't he?
Yes. He and Mr. Stone, Mr. Cornwell, and Mr. Blankenship are the ends.
And Murray's up there now. He's playing on
Yeah,
the
he's
left
got
end.
Gavin Murray up there at end. Williams drops. He's going deep. And it's caught. That's number 3. Logan Atkins on the reception.
Keegan Smith just got beat off the line and didn't
Yeah.
get his head turned.
Nope, and that's a 25-yard gain on 2nd and 11. What we got? No, we must
don't
have a
know.
penalty.
Did Jerry use that
Offensive
flag?
pass interference.
Oh,
No.
That's going to cost them 15.
Jerry rolled that back.
That'll be.
I must have missed that. I must have missed
Do
it.
we have replay?
I don't know if we have it or not.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
It just,
You and Wyatt over there killing it. Oh, goodness.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 26 yards.
Okay, let's let. I don't know where it's at. It's not.
Oh, he must have pushed off
pushed
before he
off.
caught it.
Okay. That call went our way. We'll accept that.
I'm not one to question the officials.
No, me either. Ever. Never.
Okay, we're going to have 2 wings. Coach, I don't know whether they had enough players out there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, they had 11.
Well, if we had our telestrator, we could count them, but we're limited with
Well, I counted
our
them
setup.
real quick there. And Portsmouth head coach Bruce Cobb has called timeout.
Well, Coach, we've got this coming up week. We want to thank all of our student athletes who made some videos this week that will air next week, and it's about officials. You know, officials get such a hard time, so
Yeah.
we've got them for volleyball. We've got them for
cross country,
cross country. We got them for
soccer,
soccer.
and football.
Did you get football done? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We had Cam Kids come on.
Okay. When did you do that one?
Second period.
Planning period for you.
My planning period, yes. I think he was in study hall.
All right, it's 2nd down and 26 yards for the Trojans. we've got 3 receivers to the left. Highland, Williams, and Bradley. He's going to roll left. He's going to throw deep.
That's a.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's a catch.
Weren't man-to-man coverage there, Coach.
Well, a lot of people will call that back shoulder. That was Dying Quail.
Quail. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
And Cam wasn't able to pick that Quail up in the air. And the other receiver did, and he dove and made a diving catch, which is going to bring up a more manageable 3rd down and 7. Ball at the Dragons 42. 3 receivers to the left again. 2 wings. Williams going to throw back, and that's incomplete.
We had that covered pretty well.
Yep, this is going to bring up 4th down. What are we going to do here?
I'm going to punt it. Game's too close. Look where you're at. You're still not inside that 40.
No, and you're smart. They punt it and flip the field. I think they're going for it, Coach.
Okay.
Williams is back in there at quarterback. Oh, no, it's going to be the quick kick again. Number 6. It's going to quick kick it. And better hope that goes to the end zone. And
It's
it
gone.
is. And the Dragons will take over at their own 20-yard line.
Whew. Man.
4 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half of a scoreless ball game. Big implications with this game.
Well, like we said, we knew it was coming.
Yes,
Well, we thought.
we thought it could be a classic, and so
Yep.
far, so good. Defenses have dominated.
Hey, got a little update here just so you know that Pikeville
Uh-oh.
is up 7-0 over Ironton.
Pikeville's a good football team.
Yeah, they are. Is it one of Marshall's former players down there coaching?
I don't know. Dragons going to hand off right up the gut to the train, and he's going to get about 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 25.
Taking time to get to playing, Coach.
Oh, they've still got 15 seconds left. Send Jack Hayden
Nope, gonna get him
in
from somebody
motion.
moved.
Illegal procedure against the Dragons. That's going to nullify the 5-yard gain, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
I like the 2-back set, Coach.
I do too. Hopefully we'll get to see something like we saw last week.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of that too.
Wall drops under heavy pressure.
They're gonna get him for grounding.
Yep.
Yep.
There was no eligible receiver in the area. And that will be a 5-yard penalty plus loss of down.
Yep.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
He looks like Ethan might be hurt a little bit. He's hobbling around down there. Correction, Coach. 14-0 Pikeville. 7 minutes left in the first.
Period?
First
First
quarter.
half. Oh, first quarter. Wow. Man, that's 2 quick ones. Be 3rd down and gonna be 3rd down and 17.
Ethan Wall's coming out, Coach. Look at him.
Is that Ethan?
Yeah.
Oh, they got Jack in there.
Jack's going to have to. I don't know what's wrong with Ethan. I can't see over there.
I don't know that anything's wrong with him.
He was
Was he
hobbling.
hobbling?
Yeah, he was hobbling.
All right, here it comes.
Oh, nice block.
And minimal 2-yard gain for Jack Hayden on the quarterback sweep.
And coach, I don't.
That brings up 4th down. The Dragons are going to send in the punting unit.
Did we run that to the short side of the field?
Yes.
We should have run to the wide side. Just my take. Now, Keegan better be at 12 yards because I'm going to tell you right now they're going to come after it. So you can count them and see where we're at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're sending 7 of them.
And he's not 12 yards.
Timeout, Fairland. You know, when you feel like you're going to be getting an enormous rush on this punt, instead of having your wideouts out so wide, you bring them in tight. It's called tight punt formation. We did the same thing at Ashland. We would have 3 guys wide, and we would always punt to their side. But if we felt like we were going to get a big rush, we would bring everybody in and do tight.
I believe when you were
formation.
coaching, it was a tight formation all the time.
Yes.
I know it was when I was.
Right. Well, you could take it easier that way.
You know what? I agree with you.
Hey, we made it 8 out of 10 times. Okay, Dragons ball resting at the 14 are in punt formation. Let's see what they're going to do. They're still going to keep them out wide. Boys, you better pick them up and block. Well, the linebackers are backed up this time, Coach. They don't have but 4 up front.
Okay.
Maybe they're setting up a return.
Well, see if anybody sets a wall up. They don't hardly do that anymore.
There's the punt. He's going to hit at the 45, go past the 50, down to the 40.
Great punt.
Down to the 38-yard line. Yes.
Great punt.
10, 20, 30, 40. That's a 50-yard punt, Coach.
We'll take that. Big Ron down there. Boy, he's always around the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
And by the way,
one fast cat.
I haven't mentioned this, Coach, but in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, all of our sponsors that we have been flashing down there, and I don't have a copy of them with me. I left it at school.
Well, they can just look at it on the screen.
That's right.
There's Hannah Nugemeyer. You want to pronounce her
Nope.
last name?
I can't even pronounce her own kids' names. What are you talking about?
All right. They're going to hand off to High. Nope, that's number 3, Logan Atkins.
Nope, that was 2. That was
Was that 2?
Yep.
Chase Highland on the carry. He gets 2 on the play. Dragons have done a good job with the off-tackle play tonight. So far, so good.
Coach updated score from Rick Morris. Chesapeake 14, South Point 12.
Oh, wow.
Good game there. Maybe Coach Nip can get him another win there tonight.
Oh, there we got illegal procedure against the Trojans. That'll bring up 2nd down and 13.
I don't know who moved there. I didn't see it. I missed a replay. I don't know. Wyatt, you're supposed to have those eyes out there looking to see what we're missing.
Hello, Ricky Ray. I know you're watching on the YouTube. Got a good one going on here, brother.
You got to just say hello to everybody that's watching us in Florida. We have just a ton of people in Florida watching.
Yes. Those who with Wi-Fi anyway. Oh, there's another illegal procedure.
That was a right tackle this time.
Right tackle number 69. That's Wesley Runyon.
And he's pulling.
And he was going to pull.
He was going to pull. I'm going to say quarterback was going to go that way. 2 minutes, Coach.
2 minutes to go in the half.
Would you have thought 0-0?
Nope.
Me either.
I thought more like 21-14 or something like that.
That's what I figured.
But the defenses have really rose to the occasion. 2nd down and 10 or 20. Oh, no, make it 18. There's that quarterback, and he got room. Oh, finally brought down there by Cam Kitts. Ankle tackle. Boy, that's a nice job by Cam.
It was.
He dove, grabbed him around both ankles and brought him down. 3rd down and 11. We're at the 1:30 mark with a running clock in the first half. No score. Okay, we're going to have slot left, wide receiver right, pistol backfield, and they're going to run the quarterback draw again, and he's not going anywhere. He maybe get 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 9.
There we go. Nice penetration in there.
That's Quentin Cremines on the stop.
Well, Quentin, my man, you've done a good job there.
Somebody called timeout. I think it must have been the Dragons. Yes, it was.
14-7, Pikeville, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Man. By the way, folks at home, look up in the top left corner of your screen. Mascot Media Award winners, Play of the Year, Keegan Smith from last year, and Broadcast Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jerry Bell. Jerry right here beside us.
Once again, it's all about these kids.
Quick kick,
There's
Coach.
a punt. Fair catch signaled for by Keegan Smith, and he takes it at the 30-yard line. The Dragons will take over with 1:04 left in the first half.
All right. Coach, when we get to halftime, our band will be out here first, and we'll just get off here and take a little break. And then when
Trojans are in a 3-4, Coach. Actually, a 3-3 with 5 defensive backs. Oh, you got green grass. That's
get
it,
out of
boy.
bounds.
Oh, come on. There it is. That's a late hit out of bounds by number 7, Jacob Tidd. He was clearly 1 yard out of bounds, and he still delivered a hit on him. Can't do that.
I know what happened when I was playing football. Dave Carroll would have been standing on the sidelines next to Coach Steve Lambert.
15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
You know,
Dragons on the plus side of the 50 at the Trojan 49. 56.8 seconds to go in the half. See Wall back in the game, Coach, so he's fine.
that's a good sign.
There's the handoff,
There we
Cam
go.
Kitts. And he got about 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up another first down at the 35-yard line. Running clock. And they're going to throw a quick one out here, and that's going to lose. No, they're going to call it incomplete. Good thing. 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons.
Coach, when you're throwing that to the short side of the field, well, actually, I guess it was in the middle, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Scoot those receivers in just a touch. So it make that throw not so. And I, of course, I'd say go under center, but we don't do that, so. Get out there a little bit quicker.
All right. Kitts alongside Wall. And he hands it to Kitts, and he's got some room. And he's going to get close to the first down.
He might have
and I think he's got it. Yes, they do. They give it to him. Ball at the 25. Come on, we got to get on the ball. 38.6. Dragons in a hurry-up mode. And they're going to give it to him again. And he's going to get about 7 or 8 on the play, maybe 9. Timeout.
Nice.
You're
Nice.
talking about a time to be missing Aiden Miller. It's definitely on this drive. But maybe we'll be able to sneak one in, Coach.
Well, let's hope so.
Oh, they're going to give him 7 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 18-yard line.
What are you going to do here, Coach? You got 27.8.
No, we got to throw it. Unless they see something. You know, they've hit 2 pretty good off-tackle plays there to Mr. Kitts. If they give him that look again against the 3-4, but now it looks like they might be going back to the four-man front. There's a good recognition there by the Fairland coaches.
The Dragons are out of timeouts, I believe, Coach. And
No, they're still in that 3. No, they're in the four-man front now. They've even got linebackers walked right up.
sending the farm. Now that one of them backed out.
Oh,
Nice
there's
play.
a pass, and it's caught.
Nice play.
What they got?
Nice play. Little corner route, Coach.
Touchdown, Dragons.
Going to go
Now
for
we're
2.
going to have to go for 2. No, they're going to kick.
Who is that?
Cam Kitts. And the holder, this might be a little fake. It is. And it's going to work. Oh, my goodness. Woo!
Okay.
Dragons, 8. Trojans, 0 with 21.2 seconds to go here in the half. Tremendous pass and catch.
Absolutely.
Pass was right
And you
on
know
the
what?
money.
Jared, can we go back to the replay? I swear I think Ethan threw it off his back foot. I mean, I may be wrong, but it looked to me like he was kind of still backing up and threw it off his back foot. I hope we have that replay.
Here,
Oh,
here.
we
Oh,
don't.
this is the
That's
extra
the
point.
extra point. Yeah, that's all right. We'll watch that again. That was beautiful.
Yes, it was. Good call.
Looked like a Jack Harris play to me. How many fakes did you have in?
Oh,
Down there to go. I had so many. I
we
had
had
hand
that-
signals. I
the
called
one I
mine.
liked to run the most was the back that was blocking on the left side, and then we released the end tackling guard and run a little screen pass over
pass.
there. That's what beat
Oh, here's
Chesapeake.
the play, Coach.
Here's
Look
the-
right here.
Here it
Watch.
is.
Let's see if he throws it off his back. Nope, he didn't. He threw it off his front foot.
Nice catch there by Jack Hayden.
It's awesome. Good
That
camera
was
work.
huge. Huge. Boy, it's great to go in with the momentum,
Now, who's kicking off? Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Nice Blankenship.
and he's going to put it on the tee, Coach.
Are we going to, okay, what are we going to see? Is he going to sit down there like a watermelon or what?
I don't know. We'll see here in just a second. He's got it straight up and down.
Oh.
No, he's got it like a watermelon.
Just put her on the ground. And, oh, good Lord. He's kicking it at the tip.
Turn the tee, son. There you go.
Get the laces back towards you. If you're going to kick that square, get the laces towards you.
There you go.
There.
Yeah, they got him up. Is he left-footed?
I guess so.
They must think he's going to kick an onside kick. I don't think so. Kick it hard, son. Atta boy. Atta boy. And that's covered up by number 13. That's the quarterback, J.T. Williams.
Hey, we'll take that.
That's a good kick.
Heck yeah.
They're going to start at the 23-yard line. And a 19.3 to go. Now let's get our prevent defense in, Coach.
I'd like to see a little sack right here.
Oh, wouldn't that be huge? What do they got? They got Highland. Oh, what's Highland doing?
They're going down the ball. We're out of timeouts. We can't stop the clock.
Oh,
they're going down the ball. I think it's a smart idea. Don't take a chance on getting a turnover.
Right. And that's going to do it for the first half. And the Dragons are going to race to the locker room with an 8-point lead. Dragons 8, Trojans 0 in this mega OBC playoff game.
All right, Coach, if you look across the way, our band is not out. So let's go ahead and get some stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Hey, you got any shout-outs you want to do?
Yeah, I want to do the family.
Okay.
First of all, I want to do my brother Rick and his lovely wife Linda. I hope she's doing well. Peggy is watching from home. And also watching from home is Ashley and Matt. Of course, Matt's here. He's with John King and the band. They drive the trailer up.
Well, we saw him at
the river. And but Ashley's watching with Stella and Cash. And across the road is Keith Donahue and his lovely wife Holly with their 3 beautiful daughters, Lola, Rosie, Jax, and Frankie June. So that's going to do it for me for now. Go ahead.
All right, I got a couple. I'm going to hit the family, too. We've already hit most of the other people, but I got to hit the family.
Sure. You get in trouble if you don't.
Oh, yeah, I got to get my kids first. Got to get my kids first. Nick is down in Georgia, him and his wife, Anissa. And I'm going to be a grandpa here in December, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, Christmas, baby.
And then I've got Bryn. She's down in Charlotte. I'm sure she's working tonight, but hey, shout out to her. And Isabella, we'll get her. I don't know what she's doing tonight. She didn't come with us, so she's doing something. And then I want to hit Mary and Tom Johnson.
Sure.
Originators of the Codgers. We got to thank them. I guarantee you they're watching.
Yep.
They got their big TV out, and I'm sure they're eating popcorn or something out there. And then my nephew, Dr. Ryan Carroll of the Ohio State University. I got to visit with him weekend ago, or a couple weeks when Marshall played Ohio State. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great to go.
Oh, that's right. You went up to that.
Yeah, it was great to go up and get to see him, and I enjoyed getting to do that. And, of course, my niece Elizabeth had a birthday this past week, so happy birthday, Elizabeth. Shout out to her and her husband, Zach, and their son, Noah. And if I can, I want to go ahead and give our Fairland High School football Feed the Teens sponsors, if I could. I like to give these people every week.
Sure.
Catamales, Big B Coffee, Specialty Systems Electric, Coffee in Our Home, Porter Tree and Land, Rand's Potties, Angel Tax and Bookkeeping, Bob Mayo, Giovanni's, Stenard Surveillance and Security, Roberts Lawn and Landscaping, U.S. Foods, Riverside Physical Therapy, Debbie Reynolds, Todd Sporting Goods, M&K Appliances.
Hannah Nugamara.
Okay. There you go, Hannah. Sorry, can't say your name. I butchered. Clark Fruit and Vegetable Farm, Guardian Farms Boarding and Kennels, Tracy Bunch, Ricky Schiffco, Alpha Fitness, Riverside Insurance, People's Bank, and Jason Morrison. Anybody, if I forgot you, I'm sorry, but this is the list that I have.
And we thank you very much.
And again, you guys can see our sponsors of the Dragon's Eye down in the bottom right-hand corner, and they're going to flash. Jerry, how many seconds are we flashing there?
They're on every 10 seconds, so I think right now they're hitting about every 3.5 minutes.
Okay. That's Tyler Bollington.
Yeah.
State Farm.
So,
if I can, guys, I want to give a big thank you to my Dragon's Eye students. They've been working extremely hard, especially the new officers, to go ahead and get new graphics put in place, help pack everything up for the games, getting everything ready so we can come out and do these broadcasts, especially these students that come out. We got Wyatt up here tonight. We had 2 others that were going to be up here today, but they had some travel things happen. They couldn't make it up here last minute.
Well, actually, we had about 4 that
We had 4.
We had 4 that everything changed that was going to be here, and for whatever different reason.
Well, I tell you what, I think things went pretty smoothly, Jerry. So kudos to these young
Well,
They
men
do
who
a
made it.
fantastic
these
job.
guys, these.
Boy,
and,
watching you guys set up is like trying to teach me Chinese. I'm telling you guys did great.
Portsmouth's been great up here in this press box. They gave us everything we needed, access to their network servers,
Yes.
their internet up, so we have a high-speed internet
This
connection.
young lady right here,
That's right.
Liza.
That's Eliza up there. We got to thank her for everything she's done for us tonight
Yes.
already. Hey, I think she said she's going to feed us, Coach.
Yeah, I see some pizza down there.
Did you tell her we ate at the river beforehand?
Yes, but I told her we'd be ready by halftime.
Okay.
And guess what? It's halftime.
All right. Well, you know what? Is there anything else we need to do here quick, Jerry? Let's go over the names of our sponsors. We're flashing them in the corner. Let's go ahead. We got Marshall Orthopedics. We've got Complex 7. We got Tyler Bullington for State Farm, Debbie Reynolds Realty. Tanner Sowards for Farmers Insurance. We've got Sanctuary of Grace. We've got Quality Care Nursing Services, LLC, Tracy Bunch Realty. We've got A&L Home Care, Home Health Care. I say that wrong every time, Jerry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Ricky Shefcoat, your State Farm agent. Aqua Ohio and Union Rome Sewer. Dutch Miller of Barbersville. We have Acme Drug Testing, Phlebotomy Plus. Karen Tillis from Bunch Realty. Armstrong Cable, Morris Auto. We have Clark's. Gorby's Feed, Angel Tax, Coco's Towing, and that's along with Atkins Body Shop too, and Roscoe's. We don't have them on there. And also, and then we the 4 Fairland School levy. We've got that. Jerry, anything else here real quick we need to mention before we take a little break?
I don't believe so. I think we're pretty good right now.
All right, folks, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Like I said, hit Coach Harris and I up and let us know you're watching. And we'll do our best to give you a shout out. And we'll see you here in just a few minutes. right, we are back, and I'm here with Jerry Bell. Jerry Bell and I are going to discuss what you see on your screen there. We were trying to talk about that earlier, and there's just too many things going on, Jerry, and
we could talk about this for a while because it's so exciting for our school and our community.
Oh, it's unreal. I mean, it really is. And here's how this works. Again, we were talking about we're $5,000 winners so far. We're into the round of 300.
Yes.
Which that sounds like a lot, but think about all the high schools all over the United States. And we want to get to 16, the round of 16, and that's 25,000. But we cannot do it, folks, without your help. Now, what I want you to do is down in the bottom left and right-hand corner, you're going to see some things there. It's a hashtag FN5GL and hashtag sweepstakes, okay? And we also have another one you need to add to that, and I'm going to put this on here. I don't know if we can add it. It's at T-Mobile.
At T-Mobile.
Okay. And what you do is you want to post something, and they really want it to be on Instagram, and they want you to include those hashtags and that at T-Mobile.
And at FHS Dragon Sports.
That's right, at FH. Let me read them all to you. I got them right here. At FHS Dragon Sports, at T-Mobile, hashtag 5N5GL, and hashtag sweepstakes. Now, we didn't get all those on the screen. We just haven't had time to get everything. We're kind of in a hurry today when you made this overlay, so we didn't have time. But, folks, if there's anything that you have that we've done in the stadium, you've taken a picture in the crowd, or you're there for a soccer game, or you're there for whatever, junior high football game, whatever it may be, post a picture, put those hashtags. This is all part of a community project.
We had some pictures we saw from some of the parents from last week's game. The players, the cheerleaders, muddy, walking through with the handshakes. All of our students down the end zone with the band, all arm in arm with that alma mater. If you have those pictures, we need to have those posted so that these people at T-Mobile can see what our tradition is here at Fairland.
Absolutely. So any pictures that you have, I mean, I sent Amanda Poole a message. She had a picture of Jeremiah. You know, Jeremiah qualified for the state golf meet, and she bought him a pumpkin. And I don't know if you saw the picture of this pumpkin. It's huge. But she had a dragon painted on. I said, hey, post that thing back. I said, put those hashtags on it. You know, and let everybody see your school spirit. Let them know that you're interested. I mean, it's for everybody. It's not just for football.
I think Coach Gorby put a picture together earlier this week that was showing CJ, and it showed him playing youth football in a pose, and then him in high school in that same pose. And then he put some pictures of his dad and some other pictures through, and it was 3 generations for that family at Fairland.
And
tradition.
Jerry, you put out a video on the Fairland Dragons Network. Coach Gorby and I did a little video to explain this to everybody. And also, I put that video out on my Facebook page, and I also put it out there on Instagram with links so you could come to the Fairland Dragons Network and go do that. I mean, folks, we really need your help to do this. Any picture you have. I mean, I'm going to be posting a thing tonight after the ball game. It'll probably be late when we get home, and I'll put it together, and we'll either a reel or a post, something. But I'll put all the hashtags and show all these people working. We got people up here in the press box with us. You know, we've got.
Well, if anybody's confused at all about how to do that, they can drop me an email at the school.
Give me your email address.
It's jerry.bell@fairland.k12.oh.us. Or you can email Coach Gorby, and we will get you the information you need about what hashtags you need to put. We can send them to you so that way you can save them, post them where you need to go.
And you can copy them off of my post. You can copy them off of Coach Gorby's post. You know, on some of mine, Jerry, you know, I've also, you know, it's pink this month, and I've also put some breast cancer awareness stuff on mine. So you don't have to put those on. But we really need you guys to do those hashtags and those ats that we told you.
It's so important for these athletes to get this type of opportunity, because the football field isn't just for the football players.
No, it's not. You got to think, you got youth league playing on there. You've got boys and girls soccer. You got middle school soccer. You got middle school football. I mean, there's
track.
Well, yeah, you got track out there in the spring. So there's a lot of there's a lot of different things it's used
Absolutely.
for. So,
I'd love to see us get to the round of 16 and make a big push.
well, we are going
For
to make
that
it.
final.
I'm positive we're going to make it to 16.
We have a great fan base, so if they all work together, I think that's what will happen.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, like people like Eric Carroll, Max Bragg, you guys down in Florida, hey, post a picture there and show us your family. Show us, hey, you guys bleed green. You're part of the tradition. You might be down in Florida, but by golly, you guys watch every week and always, reach out to us and talk to us. So do that. We can use that. So anyway, I got to walk down there a minute ago and talk to Scarlett again.
Oh, did you?
From over to River, yeah. She was shy down there. Man. All right, Coach, you're back.
Yeah, I just here. Okay, yeah, we're back. I was here thinking about what a job they did the first half on the defensive side of football. They did exactly what they had to do. They stopped the off-tackle play with Highland, and Williams got loose a couple times, but penalties hurt him. And the Dragons were able to, the late hit out of bounds really hurt them.
Oh, well, this game, again, could come down to turnovers or penalties or both.
Right. And there hasn't been a turnover in the game yet. I believe the Trojans kicked off to start the game, so they will receive the second half kickoff.
We got to get a good stop here.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's going to go. And I think we're going to be fine.
Well, it's been a dandy. 8-0 your score.
And again, we'll say this, well, you and I didn't expect this score.
No. I expected a lot more points on the board. The Dragons will kick off from the north end of the field to the south end and back deep for Portsmouth. Is number 6, Cameron Williams, and number 13, J.T. Williams. So Highland is not in on the kickoff this time. And they're going to squib kick it again, and they're
Coach, he's got a different tee.
good.
He got the black tee now.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to tell the story how we broke our tee and we had Coach Gorby, I believe it was, took a AA battery.
Oh, that's over his head. Bobbled around there by number 6, and he's going to be swarmed under at about the 23, and there goes the flag. Or was that a down marker? That is a flag.
Well, what's the flag?
We'll see in a minute.
I didn't see anything, but
Personal foul, face mask against the Dragons. And that's going to give them 15 more. So they're going to start about the 37-yard line. Make it the 38-yard line. First and 10 now for the Trojans. They have one receiver right and one left. Tight end to the right, an I backfield. And they were going to hand off to Highland. And he's off tackle, and he's dropped there by number 21, Quentin Cremines. For
nice.
And we got a fight going on there.
Well,
I don't know what they got. Who they got here?
there's no sense in this. We got two great teams playing right here tonight. We don't need this foolishness.
Yeah.
From either team.
Well, let's see who this is going to be on. Maybe personal foul against the Dragons. Personal foul against Trojans. Offset. and they're going to let the play stand, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
I'd like to know who the numbers are.
Well, they don't do that in high school, Coach.
I know it. Well, it's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah, I would say it probably will be, but all right, we got Twins over to the left, tight end right, I backfield again. And they're going to hand off to Highland once again.
Jiso.
He gets through the line of scrimmage. Oh, man. We got some fired up linemen out there. Number 75. You better cool it, son. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Trojans a little on the ticked off side. Slot right eye. They're going to hand to Highland again. He's going up the gut. And he's got the 1st down with a gain of about 5 on the play.
Coach, I've noticed for them, number 40, and that was Alex McKenzie. He hasn't been back in the game.
Oh, man, he must have had a serious knee injury. They were looking at his knee on the sidelines. But anyway,
you know, we don't want to see anybody hurt. We want the best athletes out there to compete. So we hope that young man's okay.
They're going to have a little talk with Highland and Hayden and say, hey, get them cooled down, guys, or we're going to throw them some more flags.
Well, here's the thing. Neither team wants anybody thrown out.
No.
That's not what we want.
1st and 10, ball at the Dragon 48-yard line. They've decided they're just going to line up and take it right at us. Off tackle again to Highland. And he's got about 5 or 6 on the play. Give him 6. They've decided that they kind of went away from their game, and they're going to go back.
Yep.
To off tackle, Mr. Highland. We're going to carry you. Mr. Highland, we want you to carry us right on down the field. So far, so good for the Trojans.
And this is what we expected.
Yes. Same set again. Slot right.
Coach, they got an unbalanced line.
Yep. That is unbalanced to the right. And they're going left, and they got a penalty flag. Illegal procedure against the Trojans. They're going to back them up 5 and bring up 2nd down and 9.
Now, Coach, what they're doing, they're hoping we'll shift over, and then they're going to come back, and they're going to either they pulled a couple people there, and they led with the fullbacks, so they were trying just to outman us there at the point of attack.
They're going to take Stone out and bring Will Calicote in. And they're in that same set again, Coach. Unbalanced right.
Got 2 tackles up there.
This time they're going to run the same play again. And that was Jack Hayden in there on the tackle. No, that's Blankenship. Gain of about 3 on the play brings up 3rd down and 6. Big play right here.
Yep, unbalanced line again, Coach. They got 2 tackles up there on the right.
And they're going to hand it off and go right, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Oh, is that a trap play, Coach? It looked like a trap. Let's go back and see. Looks like a left guard pulls. Yep.
Yep.
Quick update on the score, Coach. 21-14, Pikeville, 2 minutes left before the half. Thank you, Heather.
Well, there's only 2 people touched the ball for the Trojans, the quarterback and Highland. And the same thing's happening again. And saying, Mr. Highland, you're going to carry us. You've carried us all year, and you're going to carry us the 2nd half. And so far, he has done exactly that. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
About 7 minutes off the clock, too, Coach.
Yep. No.
4.
About almost 4 minutes.
Hey, who's a math teacher?
Well, you're just thinking this is a college
That's
game.
right. Hey, that'll be my excuse.
Yeah.
There's your
this
quick
time
trap.
they give the trap to the fullback, and he's going to pick up about 4. They're going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Little 2 trap right here, Coach.
They're playing old smash mouth football right now.
I didn't see Coach Clifford here, but he's probably smiling.
This time we're going to go unbalanced left. And they're going right up the gut again. And
Wow.
it's going to be a 1st down. Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up 1st down and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Dragons. That new fullback is number 4, Nick Copley. He's a 5'7", 190-pound senior.
Coach, I don't know from here, but I don't think I've even seen number 40 on the sidelines. He was playing defensive end, too, out there earlier.
Right.
He's playing on their right side of their defense.
Unbalanced left again. Highland takes a handoff, cuts up into 7-hole, and he's brought down there by, that's Quentin Cremines on the tackle. 2nd down and 5. Highland with the,
Nope.
He got loose. He got loose, and he's going to go out at the 2-yard line. He ran through a couple tackles, one there, one there, one there. And Jack, who was that? Keegan got him. Yeah, Keegan Smith got him at the 2. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
We got to play better defense than this if we're going to win.
Right. They've had the ball for 5 minutes and 17 seconds.
Hey, that's pretty good math from old guy.
Going to hand to Highland again, and this time he's in.
And, Coach, he scored that because he's always following forward.
They're going to go for 2. Coach Cobb says, get back in there.
Highland or the quarterback? Highland or the quarterback? I'm going to say quarterback.
No, it was number 3.
No, I'm saying on this play.
Oh, Highland.
Oh, we're going to go Power Eye? No, it's pistol.
Pistol. Offset to the left. We're going to hand
Got this option.
6. Option, and it's not going to get there, and the Dragons hold on the 2-point conversion.
Nice play by C.J. Graham. Watch this, Coach.
So with 6:38 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's Fairland 8, Portsmouth 6.
Great play by C.J. Graham.
Yes.
Great play. Watch this. C.J.'s going to take the pitch man right here. Okay, here we go, everybody. Folks, watch this. Going to hand off to 6. He's going to option. C.J. right there.
Good job, C.J. Graham.
Yes. Oh,
Good
by the way,
field tackle.
Lonnie Watts, I know you're watching, got a message for you from Eric Carroll. He said he's trying to find you on social media and can't. He said wanted to say hey to you, so I wanted to get that in there for him.
Who, Eric? Or
Yeah, Eric. So he said want to
Jack
get hold of
W.
Lonnie.
Harris?
No, he want to get hold of Lonnie Watts.
Oh,
And also, one of my former students reminded me, because I'm a social media goofball, she said to tell everybody to make sure use the hashtags they have on their posts set to public so T-Mobile web people can see them. Says if their Instagram is private, you can see when they hashtag they can't see unless it's on public profile. So everybody can't be private, it's got to be public. So thank you, Courtney, for educating me today. I guess you probably owed me that.
you're saying that you educated her.
Well, I tried back in the day.
I tried. All right. Number 80 kicking off. And he kicks it to the left side, and that's Jack Hayden with it. And
Could be
he's
gone.
got some room. Look out! And he's knocked out of bounds there by the kicker. That's number 80, Malachi Loper. Got him.
Oh,
What have they got now?
somebody twisted, looked like Elias Blankenship's ankle.
Oh,
I'm not going to say that for sure, but it sure looked like it to me.
boy, he's in.
Wouldn't let him get up.
He's in pain over there, I can tell you that. Oh, we got a flag down right here,
Oh, I didn't see that one.
right in front of us.
I don't know.
What in the world?
That
Got a
could
flag
be a
clear over here?
sideline warning because
I don't
there's
know.
no play over here whatsoever.
Sideline warning, you're right. The first time you get a sideline warning, it's no penalty yardage, but the second time it'll cost you 5. Wall. And he hands to Kitts. Kitts gets about 5 on the play.
Nice little play.
Yep.
By the way,
Dragons with a great return there by Jack Hayden.
shout out to Aaron Ferguson, one of my former students who now works in the building for us, teaching
Oh.
English. So, Aaron, I missed you last week, so I got to owe him.
That's right. All right, second down and 5 for the Dragons. Ball at the 42-yard line of the Portsmouth Trojans. 2 receivers right. We're going to hand off again. This time he gets about 4.5. 4 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Dragons.
Kind of like an isolation play there again, Coach. Quentin Cremine comes across and lead block up there.
Going to run the same play again. And that's going to be enough for a first down. This kind of,
It's getting chippy.
well, not only that, but the only 2 people that's touched the ball for Fairland has been the quarterback and Kitts.
Well, Kitts just went out of the
Pretty
game.
much.
Got Jack Hayden back here in the backfield.
Okay. I got quickness replacing quickness.
Coach, if I was out there and playing, I wouldn't be able to see those hand signals all the way around.
Oh,
the
I
other
have
side.
no idea what their system is like, but it works. This time Jack Hayden takes it up in there, but he's only going to get about 2 to bring up 2nd down and 8.
No, Coach, I think it might be a little zone play with Quentin lead blocking up in there.
Kitts comes back into the lineup for C.J. Graham, and Hayden goes out to wide receiver in the slot. This time, Wall's looking, and he's going to take off, and he goes down after a 1-yard gain to bring up 3rd down and 7. Graham comes back in along with Connor Black.
Going to go trips formation, Coach, you think?
Yep. Black, Graham, and Hayden to the right. All alone on the left, Keegan Smith. Kitts alongside. They're bringing a bunch, and he's going down. No way. Oh, man.
No, he had zero
had a
up there.
receiver out there.
Yeah, they can't.
One official's coming in and
Well,
telling
everybody
him,
watch
hey.
right here, 0-0. Well, was he outside the tackle box, Coach?
No, he was in the tackle box.
Well, that's probably going to be a flag then.
One official was explaining to the referee, hey, we had an official out here. He's going to come over and pick up the flag and say, there's no penalty on the play. No penalty. Much to the chagrin of the Portsmouth fan base. Brings up 4th down and 7. And the Dragons are going to go for it. They're at their Trojan 30. Need to go to the 23-yard line. Oh, there's the offside penalty. Now it's going to be 4th down and 2. Fourth and 2 at the 25. Dragons really need to pick this up. We're going to bring in the power package. Going to take out the quick receivers and bring in Quentin Cremines and Cam Kitts.
Gavin Murray's in there.
Yep. Blew it down. He's down. Now we're going to hear it. Jerry, let's see that again and see if he was. I'm pretty sure he went down before that ball came out.
I don't know if we have it, Coach. Okay. We don't have it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to take their word for it. He was down. So that's going to bring up 1st down. Ball turned over on downs by the Dragons. Blitzing linebacker caught him.
Unbalanced line, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to come back this way.
And the Dragons are ready for that one. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10. That's Elias Blankenship on the stop.
Yep, I couldn't tell. Run that back again, Jerry. I want to see. They pulled somebody, and we got penetration. They knocked their man back into the guy pulling, it looked like to me. I don't know if we can see it again.
Elias,
okay, watch right here.
Elias avoids the block right there.
Yeah, somebody got penetration. I didn't see who it was.
Yeah, they wasn't able to get out and trap Elias.
That's right. Unbalanced again. They're running to the weak side on that unbalanced. You notice that?
Dragons adjusting pretty well. Brings up a 3rd down and about 7 on the play.
You know, I just thought about something.
What?
How many times they run the ball to the bench side?
A lot.
I just, you know, as a coach, I used to sit there and think about that.
I think there was one guy named, he's a good friend of mine, but his name was Dave Lucas. He liked to do that a lot.
Well, I've noticed that. I mean, I just started sitting here watching, and I just realized, I thought, you know what? They're running to the bench side quite a bit.
Yes, they are. And they're got a true slot this time, tight end to the left. And they're going off tackle to the right. And Highland is not going to get there. To bring up 4th down and 3. What are they going to do here, Coach? At their own 33-yard line.
You're going to punt the ball.
Well, I would think.
Play field position.
Well, looks like he's getting ready to send a play in.
Well.
And he is.
Okay.
They're going to go for it. Big play right here. Dragon defense has got to stiffen right now. 4th down and 3. And
unbalanced line again.
And Mr. Highland's going to run it backside again. No, he's going front side this time, and he's not going to get there. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. How in the world did that get free? Got him. Jumps out.
Hey, but he falls forward every time.
You got a wrap, guys. We had people there to wrap him up, but they didn't wrap. Unbalanced to the right. Gonna go to the fullback trap. And he's gonna get about 7 on the play.
Watch this left guard. Gonna pull right there and trap our tackle. And right up he goes. Linebackers went right by him. I think went right by the linebackers there.
Yep.
By the way, Coach, 21-21 at the half. Pikeville and Ironton. Shout out to Todd Leap. He's listening out there and watching tonight.
Hey, Dodd. Dragons got a 5-man front
Go.
here. What we got?
Legal procedure.
Yep. Legal procedure on the Trojans. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
And Coach, they were, guess what? Pulling somebody coming left. Wide side of the field, which is the bench side. Now, Jerry, I was informed that our band is going to, supposed to be playing after the game. So if they are, we'll
Put the camera on.
put the camera on them and we'll watch their show.
Okay.
Somebody called timeout.
That's quarter, Coach,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a quick quarter. You know why?
because we ran the ball.
Both teams
Yes.
ran the ball.
Absolutely. All right. Jerry, can you get our graphic for our 5G up there again?
Well, after 3 complete quarters of play, it's the Fairland Dragons 8 and the Portsmouth Trojans 6 in battle for the league title and playoff.
Implications big
Locked.
time.
Locked in the playoffs. Whoever wins is going to get locked in.
That's true. You're locked in if you're here. Jerry, let's mention again this. You want to talk about that for just a second real quick?
Just important that everybody uses Instagram, post everything from Fairland with the Concrete Palace, with our stadium, with our students, with tradition. You got to have at FHS Dragon Sports and at T-Mobile with the hashtag FN5GL and hashtag sweepstakes.
And guys, we need that. And remember what Courtney told us. You got to be on public.
You gotta be public.
You can't be private. So switch over to public and get that out there. And we're ready for the 4th quarter, Coach.
All right, 2nd down and 8. Trojans ball resting on the Dragons 39, or I mean their Trojan 39. And they're going to hand to Highland again. And he's still kicking. And he's got a 1st down.
Watch this, Coach. He's just tough. Watch this. Look at we're not wrapping, just like you said. He's just keeping those legs churning, got a low center of gravity, falling
Yeah,
forward.
he's a stud, I'm telling you.
And Josh isn't here with us tonight, so we don't have any kind of stats at all.
Chase Highland is 5'8", 195-pound senior.
He's solid. Look at him.
Yep. They're going to get to
Quick
him
dive.
straight up the gut. And he is churning for about 18 on the play.
Coach, this is just a 4 dive. Straight up, man-to-man blocking.
Yep.
Went right by the linebackers.
Yep.
Good
Went
call.
right by.
Oh, he's hurting now, Coach. He's down.
He went right by.
There he is. He's up. He workhorse here tonight. Quick trap. 3 trap that time, looked
Yep.
like.
Yep. And pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Let's see where the down marker goes. He picked up 4 on the play. That brings up 2nd down and 6. Dragons need a stop in the worst way.
Shout out to the Roar Balls. They're watching tonight. Unbalanced line again, Coach.
Yep. And they're going.
Pulling everybody. Blocking down and pulling from the backside.
And Quentin Cummings wrapped him up. And Cornwell got him around the ankles. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Well, this is 4 down territory, so
Sure.
they got 2 downs to make 3 yards.
Yeah. Highland off the right side. He's got the 1st down.
Wyatt Krause with a replay right here. That looked like a power play, Coach. Looks like they led with the fullback and pulled a guard.
.9:45 on a running clock. Dragons up 2, 8-6. Trojans down at the 24-yard line. They hand to the fullback again, and he got good yardage.
Coach, watch his
All
hand.
the way
Watch his
to
handoff.
the 17-yard line goes the fullback.
He was juggling that ball when he went through the line. Did you see that?
Yep. That's Nick Copley. He's been hitting whole hard, though. I'll tell you,
Well,
give him that.
he stepped it up since, what was it, Alex McKenzie? Was that his name, number 40, that went
Yeah,
out of the game?
Alex McKenzie.
There's your dive again.
Yeah. But that's enough for a first down. Down in the red zone. Ball at the 12-yard line. Trojans threatening to take the lead here.
There we go. We're going to help. Look. We got Trojans trying to help some Dragons up. That's good. There we go. Boy, it's been a battle tonight, hasn't it?
Yes, it has been a classic. Two top teams in the OVC showing out tonight.
Fullback trap.
This time the Dragons stuffed that a lot better. It looks like he might have got one on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 9.
Right guard pulled and bat. He didn't have a good angle. He hit the guy's outside shoulder instead of the inside shoulder. Who was that?
At what point
Was that Will
in time?
Calico?
At what point in time do you think that quarterback's going to keep it, sprint around the end?
I think they're going to run a little tray with the quarterback like they did a while ago. I think it's just setting it up. He's going to boom, 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 boom with Highland, and he's going to pop one.
High formation. Toss sweep to Highland. Oh, got a block. And he's knocked down there by Garrett Cornwell at the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 2. Have to go to the 3-yard line for a first down.
Ran to the bench side again, Coach. Yep. What do you think? Something to the left side this time?
Let's see. I've got a true slot this time. Somebody messed up, but it didn't hurt him any. He turned around like he wanted to hand the ball to somebody.
Oh.
That might have been designed.
No, I don't think so. He looked like he was surprised there was nobody there. Let's look one more time, Wyatt. Let's see if we can get it here.
And the Trojans take it in. Yep. Saw a hole and they squirted right through it.
All right.
So with 7:16 to go here in the fourth and final quarter, it's the Portsmouth Trojans 12 and the Dragons 8. And on for the extra point.
I think he's going to go for 2, Coach. Because if the Dragons score and he just goes for 1, we're automatically 14-13.
Right.
So I think he kind of had, well.
He's got to go for 2.
I don't know. What would the card say?
Well, 5 is no better than 4.
That's right.
But 6 is better than 5.
Would the card say to go?
Especially when your kicker is out. Yeah, the card would say to go for 2.
Well, oh, there we are, Coach. It's a scary sight, isn't it? And people at home, if you don't know what the card is, there's a card. I don't know who made the card.
I don't know, but I think they're great.
Yes, and I've had several over the years, and I have no idea where mine would be, but it tells you in certain situations whether you need to go for one or go for two.
Right.
And I used that card. I kept that card with me all the time when I was coaching, and I thought, well, if this is a situation where I need to go to two, that's what we did.
Well, they're going for two.
Okay, here we go.
Slot left, wing right, wide receiver right, Highland on the right side of Williams. And they're going to hand to Highland, going to flip, and they're going to run a reverse. Well executed play right there, Coach.
Yes.
A little reverse pass.
Well, looks like they had their little trick extra point just like we did.
Yep.
So, Coach, when we go to score, it's going to be a tie. So
we would have to kick to win.
But
that's not good.
So we're going to have to go for two.
Right, because the worst can happen is overtime.
That's right. So we're going to have to go for two on that.
Yeah.
That's what we'd have to do. So.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, there we are again. Scary. Hey, Eliza, say hello.
Hi, Eliza.
Jerry Bell won't get in the camera, so.
There's
there he is. Made an appearance.
All right. On the kickoff. And Malachi Cooper, or Loper, excuse me. Malachi Loper. A 5'8", 190-pound senior. He kicks it right down the middle, and it's caught by Lucas Bumpus. And he is going to take it out to about the 45.5-yard line.
Nice return.
And they're going to mark him at the 45. Seven minutes and 10 seconds for the Dragons to get on the scoreboard. We got twins right, one receiver left, two in the backfield. Hayden goes in motion. There's a backward pass. He caught it, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
We did not stay with our blocks up there at all. Look right there. We just let up. This play just took too long, Coach. Just took too long.
Brings up second down and 12. Ball at the 43. Loss of 2 on the play. Dragons. Slot left. One receiver right. 2 in the backfield.
It's just taking too long.
Yep.
Just taking way too long.
Back. Way too much time.
And Jack's hurt, Coach.
Yep. He's down.
And they've got one down, too.
Timeout on the field for a defensive injury and an offensive injury. Looks like Jack's going to be okay.
Now let's hope both of them are okay. Jerry, we don't have a replay on any of that, do we? Okay, let's look and see if we can see what happened. I know Jack just took too long for the play to develop.
I think it was designed to go downfield, and he couldn't find anybody. So he throws it out here to Jack, and boom, right in the solar plexus.
I do not know what happened to that lineman up there, though. I didn't really see anything. Maybe he got his legs caught up, Jerry? Let's watch and see.
His leg got caught in 77.
It was
His leg got caught between 77.
Okay, run it one more time. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's good he's walking off. Jack walked off. Both of them seem to be okay.
Dylan Sanderlin, the injured player for Portsmouth. He's limping off to the sideline, but Looks like he's going to be okay. And onto the field comes the freshman, Owen Burcham. And they're bringing the house.
Good
and they
call.
run the screenplay, and it's going big time. And that's going to be a first down for the Dragons down around the 20-yard line.
Oh, here we go, Coach. This is a great call by Coach Wooten. Look at this. Look, 3 blockers out in front. Everybody's looking. Everybody's looking. And guess, look who caught him. Wasn't that Highland that caught him?
I don't know.
I believe it was Highland that chased him down. I'm not sure. Let's go back and look.
Down to the 22.
Oh, never mind. We don't have time.
Trips
Jerry.
left. And they're going to hand off to Kitts. He's got some yardage. He's down to the 10, and that's going to be a first down and goal. Make it to 11. Dragons in hurry-up mode. And we got a whistle for something.
Oh.
And the referee is calling the Coach Cobb. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but that kind of hurts momentum when we're trying to go there quick.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue was.
Dragons in their hurry-up tempo were stopped for some reason.
I don't think Coach Jackson looked too happy over there.
No.
He was not happy.
Yeah, they definitely want to clock the run. They're going to hand Quentin. He's going.
He's not going to stop him.
He's going in for the touchdown. Quentin Crane.
No, the guy on the side is calling him down before.
All right, here's the play.
Right here's the play, Coach. Let's take a look. I couldn't tell. The banner was in the way. Scoreboard's in the way.
Oh, he wasn't down.
Well, the guy at the far side, line judge over there, or linesman, called him down. The guy right there called him in. The guy on the other side of the line called him down.
Well, they're going to call it second down and goal at about the 1. Touchdown.
Connor Black, I
Connor
believe.
Black. Connor Black with the catch on the quick slant.
Nice.
Boy, it was a nice throw, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
He
Right there where
didn't have a
nobody
whole
else.
lot of room.
Nope. Threw it right where it could be caught by our player, nobody else. We got to go for 2 right here.
Yep. 14-14.
Coach
Dragons
Jackson.
have tied it up. And the Dragons are going to go for 2. And they're going to call timeout, I think.
Nope. Going to put Jack back in. But Burcham's going to come out.
Right.
Quentin Cummings, still your
Alrighty.
running back in there, Coach.
He's rolling left, looking.
Out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
Well, 5:20 to go in the game.
Watch him. He's out of bounds.
Yep, he sure was.
Well, still a nice play. Well, like you and I were talking on the way here, you know, when I was coaching, I told you I had 5 or 6 plays each week that we practiced inside the 5-yard line. And it was part of our practice every week.
Well, that's just being well prepared.
Yep. Well, the only thing I'll say about that play right there is they had him rolling to his left, and that's
Okay.
tough on a right-handed quarterback rolling left.
With 5:20 to go in the ball game, we have a 14-14 tie. Can the Dragons muster up enough defense to stop them? There can't really be any chunk plays, Coach,
No.
because their offense the second half has been run, and run some more.
Yes.
They've thrown one pass, and that was the two-point conversion pass.
Now, I just got a message from Bill Boyd. He runs the alternative school.
Bill Boyd?
Yeah,
I know
he said,
Bill.
hey, he said, you guys doing a great job. He said, I didn't know that was you with Jack. Well, Bill, shout out to you.
How you doing, Billy Boyd?
Oh, Colgrove Boyd.
Yes. Here's the kick.
Good
And
kick.
It's on the ground.
Good kick.
And
Come on, Big Ron.
Oh, we got to get him down. Oh, he ran into his own man. And on the tackle is
Will Calicote, I
Will
believe.
Calicote and Lucas Bumpus.
Luke, well, Big Ron passed him and came back.
I didn't know Big Ron was a senior.
Yeah. Tell you, Big Ron's a great kid.
Yeah, he is.
You talk about a mannerly young man.
I'd like to see him get loose tonight.
I would too. I'd like to see him get a big stick here, fumble, pick it up, run it into the end zone.
Ooh, it'd be a great time for a turnover, wouldn't it?
That'd be sweet.
We got trips to the right.
Now, wait a minute. They broke the
And-
huddle with 12, Coach.
Oh,
Number 11
broke
just
the
came
huddle with
off.
12.
No flag.
No flag. And they're going off tackle with Highland. And he's going to be brought down. Holy moly. How does he get out of that?
I don't know. Watch here, Coach. We had him wrapped. Look right here. Watch this.
Right there.
And he's just a good back. I mean, he's
Yes, he is.
constantly going forward.
Powerful. Powerful back. Got that low center of gravity. 195 pounds.
I wouldn't
Now we're
want to
back
meet
in
him
the
in
I formation. Unbalanced right. And he's off tackle again, but he's going down short. That's what they need to do is force these third downs. Keep that clock running.
Coach, that was a power play right there. They led with a fullback and pulled a guard. Hollins, he's struggling a little bit right now.
62 just checked in for us. That's Brandon Kirk.
He's playing left tackle for us, I believe, there on offense.
Yes. Going
Fullback
trap.
Got it.
He got the first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily.
I don't know, Coach. Was that a trap or was that a dive?
That was a dive. No, it's trap.
It was trap.
You're right.
They must have had a game up front because that was an awful big hole right there for him to go through.
All right, let's start the clock, dude. The chains are set. Why are we not starting the clock?
That's on now.
Slot right, tight end left. Dive again.
Gonna get.
It's time to Highland.
That's a pretty good spot. Look at that.
Well, he gets 2 on the play.
I gave him 3.
No, he's
Didn't
got 2.
Okay.
Brings up 2nd down and 8. 3:25 on the running clock.
Unbalanced line.
Yep. Toss
On a-
sweep.
Yep.
Got blockers.
He's got the first.
No, he's short. He's going to be short a yard. It's going to be
Well, I've been watching.
3rd down and 1.
I've been watching the linesman
On that side?
On that side. Yep. He was the one that called us short over there.
Yeah. This one here, it's his call.
That's
Play
right.
came to his side. All right, slot right. Tight end left, I formation, hand off the fullback. He's got the first down.
Run that back, Jerry. Let's see what our defensive tackles are doing here. Let's see what happened. Our defensive tackle ran right by him. Took himself out of the play, Coach. Did you see that?
Yep, that was Will Calico.
No, I don't think it was that time. I think it was big 65. All right, Jerry, let's go back live.
Same play, but this time they're ready. And that's big 65.
All right, he got it that
Dylan
time.
Stone. He said, enough of that.
So he fought. He did what he's supposed to do right there. Fought off. Good job, Dylan Stone.
Second down and 10. Ball on the Dragons' 46-yard line. 156 and counting.
Coach, I'm not going to say it, but we might be headed for
OT?
Be a great way to finish the game, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Highland off the left side, and he's down. He's brought down after about a 4-yard gain. 1, 2, 3. Yes, brings up third down and 6.
We have to find out for somebody how many yards he's got. He's got to have an immense amount.
He got a lot of carries, I can tell you that. What did he carry it 45 times last time we played him?
Something like that. Jerry, you have any idea how many yards?
We're finding that out right now.
Okay. He's well over 100, I would think.
Well, sure.
$187.
Wow.
Well, he's probably going to have 200 before this game's over.
Who called timeout? Them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
they have one timeout left. The Dragons have all 3. We're going to stop here. Big down coming up for the Trojans and the Dragons. They're going to be in a slot right, unbalanced right. You have 2 tackles on the right side of the right guard. And they're going to run left. Now they're going to fake it. And here comes that quarterback, I told you. And there's a strip.
Ball's out. Dragons got it.
Oh, look at that.
He
Now
gonna call him down.
call him down.
Let's see here.
He waited to see who got the ball.
No, that
ball
ball's
is out.
That ball's out. Should be Dragon ball.
Did you see that? He waited to see who got the ball, and he saw the Dragons had it, so he calls him down. Why didn't you call him down when he went down?
That's run again, Jerry. Replay doesn't lie. Yeah, we don't have time. We'll get it here in a minute if we got it. Ball's out.
There goes Highland.
All right.
Run that back, Jerry.
Here's that
if we
play.
Got that one. Holland's helmet's off. Here you go. Here's your play right here. Watch the hit. Watch the ball come out. Knees are not down. That's Dragon ball. I'm going to disagree with the official on that one. And he spotted that ball back 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah, and he didn't call it till after he saw who recovered the ball.
Not a good call.
He's got to go out for a play.
I thought they had a
Called
warning.
sideline warning on Fairland. Highland did not come out.
Well, then
Well,
they
we
should.
got first and 10.
Well, then there should have
ball
been a
at the
penalty.
Dragons 20-yard line. 54.1 seconds to go, and the clock is running.
Well, the officials messed this up too because unless there's a penalty and his helmet comes off, he's supposed to come out.
Now we're going to throw one.
Flood.
That pass is complete. All the way down to the 1-yard line.
That coverage is pretty daggone good, too.
And it's at the 1 yard line with 35.8 seconds to go. Timeout on the field. The Trojans have called their last timeout.
Well, what can you say, Coach?
Well,
I mean, clearly the quarterback fumbled that ball
I know.
on that play before.
I have it right here again.
Okay, let's look at it again. Everybody watch your quarterback. His knees are not down. Boom, right there. Knees are not down.
And Quentin climbs up with that ball.
Yep. I disagree with the official
Once he
on
finds
that.
out who got the recovery, he went back 3 yards and said, oh, it was down. Bull.
I don't know. CJ got a cramp down there?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. That was good coverage downfield. Kid just made a good play. CJ's got to come out for a play.
I just hate it when the officials decide a ball game. That was a fumble, clear as day.
Agreed. Agreed.
How do you have to wait?
Well, 27.7 to go. It's 20-14.
Y'all kick it? I would imagine.
Yeah. The kick is up and it's good. And with 27 seconds, 27.7 to go in the game, Portsmouth takes a lead on a gift from the side judge on the home field side. I hate to sound like sour grapes, but that was a terrible call.
I agree 100%. And you know, I don't say much about officiating, but that was not a good call, and we got it on video.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. We saw at least 4 or 5 times there. His knee was not down. The ball was out. The Dragons recover, and oh, he was down.
Well, anyway, not to take away from the game, both teams have played super hard.
Yes.
Played their guts out.
Yes. That's why they're the 2 top teams in the league.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm their coach, I squib this ball. I don't give them a chance to return it.
Exactly. That's Cam Kitts on the return. He brings it back out to the 33-yard line. And the Dragons will take over with 21.4 on the clock.
And guess what? We got a quick strike offense.
Yep.
We can score in 21 seconds. We've done her before.
Well, they're going to bring the house. And it's caught by Jack Hayden inside the 50 down to the Portsmouth 47-yard line. 14.5 seconds to go. Timeout, Dragons. They have 2 left. And they're going to reset the clock to 15.4 seconds.
See what we got here coming out, Coach.
We got twin receivers right and left. And we've got the Bircham boy in. Owen, freshman speedster. And he's
Timeout.
Timeout.
Just got to get rid of that football or throw it out of bounds. 8.9 seconds, Coach.
You got to put this in the end zone, Coach?
Yeah. High school. If we were in college, I'd say no. I'd say you can get 2 plays off in 9 seconds.
Yeah, but that person got to be on the sideline, though. If we're gonna
well,
get
it
to
is. That's true. The high school, I think you have to go straight downfield and go for the end zone with 8.9 left.
Yep. Hey, we've seen it happen before, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Ironton?
Yes. Riley Sowards.
Yes.
I remember. First time they'd lost to an OVC team, and I can't remember when.
9.5 they're going to put back on the clock. And there it is. The Dragons, twin receivers right and left. 3-man front. Wall, he's dropping. He's throwing.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder. And went out of bounds with 1.8. It actually was 2-something.
.4 maybe, Coach, you think?
It was something like that, if they won't put it back on.
I don't know. I think they might. He's down there talking. Let's see.
What are they going to do? They're going to call illegal batting of the ball.
I don't know how that's illegal batting. That was behind him. It's a lateral.
Illegal touching. How can that be illegal touching?
Michael needs to get he needs to get a clarification here. He has the right to call a Whitehead over and get a clarification. He's talking to the wrong guy.
It can be illegal touching. It was from a receiver to a back.
Well, he has the right to get a conference with the Whitehead.
Here we go. He's throwing it deep down the sideline. And it's incomplete.
Yep, that's right.
Interference.
That's right.
Will be one untimed play.
That is
The
correct.
game cannot end on a defensive penalty.
So where going to be? The ball's going to be on the 30, Coach?
It's going to be at the 30-yard line, and the Dragons will have a better chance of getting it in the end zone.
And, Coach, remember, in high school, you got to turn your head and try to make a play on the ball.
Ball will be placed down at the 30. No time on the clock. There will be one untimed down. Wouldn't this be something?
Let's think and have positive thoughts here, Coach.
Yes. We got trips to the left. Connor Black alone at the top of your screen.
Well, but he's going to get double covered out here. We got a too high safety look, and they're going to cover anybody coming into that end zone.
Yep. Timeout. Coach Jackson calls the third and final timeout for the Dragons. We have one untimed down after the 15-yard pass interference penalty.
We're going to go 3 deep now, Coach. They had 2 deep, but got 3 deep now.
Yep.
They're probably going to rush 2 people. Yep.
They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linebackers and 3 safeties. And this one is deep down into the end zone. Did he catch it?
He caught it. He caught it.
Lord!
Holy cow, he caught it. Watch this, Coach.
Keegan Smith went up.
Took it away. Wow.
Wow, what a play. Now we got to go for 2.
And we don't have a timeout. So Coach
No.
Jackson's got to get a play in there.
Yep.
Holy Moses.
This is going to be for all the marbles right here. If the Dragons convert, they'll win by 1. If they don't, they'll lose by 1. And we got a huddle. Well, looks to me like they're going to send timeout.
Jerry Bell called it. Now let's see how we change it up. Wow, what a game. What a high point of that ball and take that thing down. You know what? That could be another play of the year, Jerry.
It might be, and it's Keegan again.
I mean, that is fantastic. That's triple coverage, Coach.
I know.
Can we watch it again, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm getting it pulled up right here.
All
Holy
right,
cow.
watch this, folks. This is what you call clutch receiving.
That's a
Beautiful
good throw.
ball. Went up between 3 guys, caught it
Brought it down.
in the end zone for possibly.
I'm going to play it one more time.
Yeah, we got time. Everybody bottom left of your screen. Boy, I wish we had that telestrator down here. Nice. That's a play by Keegan right there. That's just
all that
athletic
is.
ability. Wow. Okay, moment of truth right here.
Yep. We'll go for 2
Dragons
to win
have
the game.
life.
Three yards to victory for the Dragons.
It's a game.
That's the game.
Run that back, Jerry. I don't know what happened there.
That was an illegal forward lateral. Right here is illegal. It's forward.
Can we go all the way back, Jerry?
No, play lasted too long.
Okay. Well, if that's a flag on us, the game's over.
Yeah.
That's, like you said, that's a legal forward. So it's done. It's over.
And this guy over here again called it, and the play's away from him. Boy, he's been in on a lot of controversial official calls tonight.
I don't know. Offense for Fairland's coming back out. I don't know what in the heck this is.
Sideline warning.
Oh.
5-yard penalty. Be half the distance.
Oh, what? What in the world? Well, we're not down on the field, so we don't know.
The ball will be placed at the 1.5-yard line. And the Dragons got new life. My, oh my, have you ever seen the like?
I think the good Lord's telling Coach Jackson, you're supposed to win this game.
Get the ball to the train.
Nope.
We apologize for some of the language from the other coaching staff and the other box over there. So if it's coming through on our microphones, I do apologize.
I didn't hear it.
Well, that's not our fault.
It's happened before. Nelsonville, Georgia. All right.
We going to get a slant pass here, Coach?
I don't know what we're going to get. Here we go.
Told you. That's good. That's a game. That's a game.
Dragons win.
That's a game. Wow.
Dragons win. And what number was one of the wildest finishes?
I don't know who. I didn't see the number.
I think it was Jack Hayden.
Let's go back and watch the replay. Hold on. We'll get to the replay. All right, we'll try to get the replay here in just a second. Nope. We'll have to try again. We're going to try to get the replay.
I think it was Jack. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll get this overlay off.
Whoever it was, they had...
That's Jack, I'm pretty sure.
3.
Yep, Jack Hayden. Wow.
Can you believe the way this thing ended?
What, did I not say we could score and win this game?
Hey, let me tell you what. It's rightfully so after the Dragons didn't get a hold of that. Well, they did get a hold of that fumble, and they called it Portsmouth ball, which gave them the opportunity to go down and go ahead.
Well, I know this sounds stupid, but I'm going to say it sounds cliche. It's a shame that either team had to lose the game, but
sideline warning against Portsmouth.
And that's where they got the ball back. Oh my God.
Coach is on the field. Well, yeah, as I said, that's a good Lord telling Michael we need to win this game.
Man, what a win that is. The Dragons go to 7-0. Portsmouth falls to 6-2. The Dragons will garner, well, the way Coach Jackson told me is that we win, we're locked. We're locked into the playoffs.
We're locked in. We don't have a first round bye or anything.
No.
Or a first round home yet, but we are in the playoffs.
Yes, and we got 3 dandies left. We've got Ireton at home, Colgrove at home, and Chesapeake at home.
Well,
and we're going to bring all 3 of them to you.
That's right. Next week, super rough game, and after that, Coach Lucas does a good job. He keeps the ball away from us. He got a chance to win the game. And when you play it last game of the season, you're playing a rivalry game. You don't know what's going to happen when you play Chesapeake.
That's right.
You just don't ever know what's going to happen right there. Wow.
I'm just not believing what I just saw. Who was it? Vin Scully. I can't believe what I just saw. Wow, what a wild finish. The Dragons get basically 2 untimed plays. The first one, no good.
Right.
And thought the game was over, but there was a sideline warning. The second one of the game against Portsmouth, so therefore the Dragons get another.
And for where I was, I couldn't see down on the field to see if there was a coach on the field or anything. I don't know what.
No, we'd have to run that back.
I don't think Doug has it on the camera.
He was past the lines down to almost the 20 onto the.
Oh, was it? Was that what it
you
was,
can't
Jerry?
do that.
No, you can't be past 25.
You can't do that.
Everybody,
That's why they put those lines on the field.
Doug, can you go down to the field where the
Red.
25 is, the red and the blue? And we'll explain that.
That is called the coach's box.
Okay, I wish I had the telestrator right now. But everybody see right there on the 25-yard line, that line going right through there. The coaches cannot be, well, actually, in that red, nobody's supposed to be in that box. That's a safety zone.
Right, it's for the officials.
Jerry said the coach was not only, he was in that blue part down past the 25.
Yeah, I don't remember how many yards, but he was definitely
okay, so that's, you know, they'd already been warned, so that is a, you know, hey, that is a penalty.
Boy, look at there. Here comes the student body from the Fairland Dragons are coming out to meet the players before they get to the locker room. My, oh my, what a game. I've seen some games in my time, Coach, but that one's going to take the cake.
I don't even know what to say. Well, Lonnie says you can forgive the officials now.
Well, I can't believe they had the guts to make that call.
Well, congratulations to Coach Jackson, his staff, and our kids. Our kids gutted that
Well, you
out.
think about the scoring play that Keegan Smith made. With surrounded by 3 defenders, goes up and high points the ball, comes down with it in the end zone, and no time on the clock.
Nope.
So the Dragons go for 2, and they don't get it. But there's a sideline warning on the coach from Portsmouth who went past the coach's box and gave the Dragons another untimed down at the 1.5-yard line. And you think they're going to plunge in there? Nope.
I called it.
Just a little bullet.
I called it.
Yes, you did. And the Dragon playmakers made plays tonight. That's all I can tell you.
They did, and there was some stretches where we didn't play well. I didn't think, defensively in the second half.
Well, you've got to hand it to Portsmouth, too. What did they do the second half, Coach? They did exactly what you and I thought they were going to do.
That's true.
They lined it up. They went backfield. They went Highland.
Sneaky quarterback.
Fullback trap. They ran a beautiful play for the 2-point conversion, little reverse pass, and that put them up 20-14. Then the Dragons score, or they made the extra point, or kicked the extra point, made it 21-14. And then the Dragons score with no time on the clock, make it 21-20, and go for 2. And get 2 cracks at it. And man, oh man, oh man, what
is this going to be
an unlikely outcome?
Is this going to be like one of the craziest games you and I have ever done together?
Without a doubt. I think the last one was when the homecoming queen kicked that 27-yard field goal against Nelsonville, York.
I think that's the night we had the guys over next to us.
Yeah, they had a few language problems.
Yes. That was kind of embarrassing that night.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Well, we're going to. I guess I'm assuming now it doesn't look like the band is going to come out. So I guess I got that one.
Their band's lined up down here.
Oh, are they? Well, here's what we're going to do, Coach. We're going to look at some.
I don't think we're going to have
No, I don't think so.
A post-game show.
Here's what we're going to do. Well, we're not. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to try to go through some scores. Go through some scores. And then we're going to call it a night because we still got to get all this stuff put away and get up the road. And we got a lot to put away, even though we're.
How's your back, young man? How's your back?
Okay.
Good.
So let's see what we got. I'm going to kind of take my time here. All right. Ironton Fighting Tigers, 33. Pikeville Panthers, 27 in the fourth quarter. Rock Hill, 37. Gallia Blue Devils, 12. So Tony Love's going to get him a win right there again, Coach. Boy, he's really turned him around.
He's into the playoff hunt.
I know he is. Let's see if anybody else. Portsmouth West beat Valley 22-21.
Wow, that's a good one.
Wheelersburg spanked Oak Hill 45-14. Daggone it. Hit the wrong button. I'm getting old, Coach.
That's all right.
Let's see here. Well, I'll give Andy props. Fairfield Union, we played them. Andy Clark, they won 49-14. Of course, it just updated on me as soon as I did that. All right. Let's see. I guess I'm not reading them fast enough. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 49-21. Nelsonville, York, 39. Wilson, 14. No, South Gallia, 46. Southeast, 8.
They're going to make the playoffs.
Yes, they are. Oh, my gosh. Listen to this. Chesapeake, 41. South Point, 26. Coach Knipp's going to get him another win. Congratulations, Todd. Happy for you. Of course, Dawson Bryant didn't play tonight. They were supposed to play Huntington St. Joe, and they folded their team, so they had an off date. I'm sure Jay was probably here tonight watching, I would say. Well, what do you? Anything else you want to say? You want to?
No, I'm pretty happy about the way things ended, but man, it was wild, about as wild as it gets.
Okay, well, I guess we can tell everybody good night, and
Hey, tune in for the next 3 weeks.
that's right.
The Fairland Dragons Network will be on the air with Mr. Doug Morse, Mr. Jerry Bell, Mr. Josh Ross, and Jeff Gorby, along with my cohort, Dave Carroll, and I'm Jack Harris, bidding you all a very happy good night.
Don't forget our Dragon's Eye. Good night, everybody.
Yes.